Cool. I think we should be good. Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining in this evening stream here at the Cool Factor. I know, the Razor Crest. So I do have one in the mail. Actually, I did pre-order this, but since I used PayPal for payment, it expired because I ordered this in May and LEGO couldn't process the payment, so I had to call them, wait for an hour on the customer service US. It's kind of crazy right now, and they told me, oh, it's all fixed, we're shipping it right now, so probably my copy would not arrive until next week. I just went to the store today and bought another one, so I have two Razor Crests right now. But we're gonna build this one. Thank you so much for joining. This came out today, September 1st. The Razor Crest Mandalorian set number 75292 with 1023 pieces. And just a quick reminder, kind of disclaimer, this, I'm just checking everything is good. This is keeping the name Razor Crest in the US. All that shenanigans with changing the name, they're only applying to European markets. There is some sort of a copyright issue in Europe, but as far as I'm concerned, US and Australian and New Zealand markets are normally getting their Razor Crest box like right here. So it's kind of a normal thing. Europe will probably be getting a box named Mandalorian Bounty Hunter Ship something transport. Yeah. Nice video studio tour, thank you. Yeah, that was... Oh, I gotta say, that was probably the video I actually worked the most on since I got the new camera. Yeah, it was a video that took me a few days to finish. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I tried to be as helpful and as useful in this video as possible. I want this video to be watched by people a year from now and they can still find it relevant and nice, kind of like a bunch of tips and tricks and guidelines on how to set up a bedroom studio. That was my main premise. I spent about 3-4 days on this video. Glad you guys enjoyed it. Okay, we've got the Razor Crest. Welcome chat, thank you so much for joining. I gotta figure out how to redo that black background behind the chat, because I think it used to be there, but it's not there anymore. Oh well, maybe not now. It's going well, thank you so much for joining. Alyssa, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Aiden, Tremaine, Thornberry, Brick Star Wars boy, every time. Thank you so much for joining, dude. Bob, welcome as well, and again thank you for liking that studio tour. The box looks thin. It's a normal box. It's like it's a $130 set, so it's kind of normal for what it is. A lot of people build it today. I'm probably the last one to stream it today. Everybody was streaming. Everybody and their moms were streaming today. Like I watched Brick Quiz, I watched MNR, everybody has their reviews out. I think Brick Quiz has the fastest turnaround I've seen for a review, because I watched him build this set live. He was pretty fast. I can't see if I can beat him. But he was fast, and 2 hours later he posted the review, and that's a pretty good quality review. So that turnaround time for an editor, like I'm an editor, I know how it works, it's insane. So I was kind of impressed by what he did. In like a review in 2 hours, that's crazy. He was just like fast editing, I guess. Alright. Just like take a look at the box for a sec. Maybe just gonna switch to this for a second. Yeah, oops, sorry, bumped the microphone for a second. I don't wanna do it again. Please stop. Okay. All good? Yeah, I mean, I like the graphics. Obviously, we get Baby Yoda. Yes, sir, that's my main reason. Like, once I find him, I stop streaming. This is it. I just need this guy. We got, of course, Mando, we got Grief Karga, IG-11, and a Scout Trooper. I don't think the Scout Trooper, he might be updated with the black arms. I gotta check if there were black arms before, but I think there were. And the functionality of the set, there is a lot of storage, sleeping quarters, escape pods. It's gonna be a cool set. I've seen some streams. I didn't want to spoil myself too much by watching entire builds of people who already posted their reviews, but I think I'm just gonna find it myself. I want to review this set, obviously, so I don't want to get biased by anybody else's review. I usually watch reviews after I publish my own review. But yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, how many bags? 1, 2, bag number 2, 6, 4, that's 3. I think they go up to number 6. Yeah, that's number 2. Got a sticker set. Yeah, bag number 6 is the highest, but they're duals, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bags total. Welcome Adam Warlock, welcome Ash Meredith, how you doing? Thank you Brickman. Yeah, thank you guys so much for joining today. It's a late night, kind of a chill stream. Cool. My streams have not been getting a lot of views lately, so I hope people will join actually. I'm not sure why. Maybe because I'm posting different content all over the place, so maybe people think I'm not a Lego channel or something. I don't know. It's good, it's good. I still enjoy streaming, even if there's like only 10 or 11 people watching. Thank you so much for joining today. Just stepped on a Lego, ouch. Ouch. This is a very calm song. We just bump it up a bit. Okay. I like this one though. Cool, yo. Where's my chat? Okay. Vladimir, welcome. Won't be able to stay for long. I understand. No worries. I know it's late night for many people. It's my kind of like grief that the only way I can stream anything, basically it's even in California time. I tried my best to change it, but I would have to, I don't know, quit my work and not do anything else during the day to stream during the day. Or just be a full-time Lego YouTuber, which I wish I could be at some point again. Would be fantastic, but here we are. So I can only stream at evenings. YouTube actually notified me. I don't know, I think my channel has some suppressed notifications lately. I don't know, I'm trying to do my best here to produce content. But I know I'm not as consistent as other YouTubers, of course, in that community. So I get it that YouTube is not really promoting my content whatsoever. So I guess people were telling me that they're not getting notifications on my streams or videos. I don't know if that's me doing something wrong. Like, I do it. I've been doing this for a while, and lately, like, a lot of people are not getting my notifications. Like, videos come up, and people who used to come over and watch and stuff, and they just tell me like a few days after, hey, I didn't know you uploaded a video. Well, I did. I don't know what YouTube is doing. Waterman, welcome. It's good to have a mix of content on the channel. I always enjoy watching. Thank you. I like having a mix of content. You know what? What sucks is actually that by having a mix of content on the channel, you don't please the YouTube algorithm enough. You know, you have to be like very focused usually. If I'm saying I'm a Lego channel, I should be posting Lego. That's why many people in the community are splitting their vlogs, for example, on a different channel. But I kind of don't want to do it yet. I'm like too small to split things between two channels. And I just dropped a bag. Anyway, we're gonna pick it up later. That's something I would hopefully do in the future, but for now I just want to focus on one channel, not get overwhelmed, right? Nice, YouTube. Yeah, lots of notifications are not getting out. Yeah, I think YouTube is just favoring some channels. They see like they have bigger click-through rate or something, and they favor these channels. I heard somewhere or read somewhere that there's only that many notifications YouTube can give out to a certain user per day. So if you are subscribed to a lot of channels, a lot of those smaller channels you're subscribed to sometimes are not getting through in your notification feed, and you don't even know they upload videos. That's what I heard, but I'm not sure if it's true. Probably it is, because I see a lot of people complaining, saying, hey, I upload content, but nobody's watching, nobody knows my content. Well, yeah, I think there is this point when you grow on YouTube and you keep uploading and doing things. A lot of this time will be spent not seeing much growth. But then you hit that golden mark at some point in time, and YouTube figures out that, oh, that's a consistent YouTuber. And then you just suddenly grow, and if you just keep going, you will grow further. So it's like exponential at some point. I think my channel is at this point when it's growing slowly, with like better and worse months. I see the numbers, I see like how things change over time. And I can tell I have better months and worse months, like it just happens. But as long as you stay on the track, I think at some point I will break to another level of like watchability, and then to another level, and then, you know, it's gonna hoop some bumps. So I'm not giving up whatsoever. I just I think, as Brian, my friend, explained it very well, if you do it for the numbers, you already lost, kind of. Yeah, I do enjoy making videos, so no matter how many people are watching them, I still try my best with content. So yeah, and streams too, for sure. Definitely something to keep back in mind if you're thinking about YouTube channel. Watch my video about the YouTube tour. If you want to start the YouTube channel and have only a bedroom to spare, go for that video. I think I tried to deliver in that video, really. Okay, Mando. Can we... Is it gonna... I wonder if it's gonna catch the focus. Well, it worked last time. It's gonna work. Oh well, we can try to use this camera for a sec. Come on. It's not catching focus. Oh, there we go. So it's a small minifigure, so we got Mando. Pretty darn cool. Yeah. He's awesome. Okay. I keep getting notifications like 3 hours after the video. Sometimes for YouTubers I'm subscribed to, I get notifications like 5 days after. I swear. I already watched the video and I get a notification. So that's kind of crazy. It's been happening a lot of the times. Like for example, I think Just Too Good was a good example lately. I watched his review of something or some video and then I know I watched it and 5 days later there's like Just Too Good uploaded a video. Like what? I just watched it like 5 days ago. You know. So there's that. I appreciate the stickers on the set are not small. Yeah, it's a big sticker set actually. Right? It's pretty solid. I mean, it's gonna go a lot of that wear and tear of the ship, the gribbling of the engines, Han Solo's carbonite chamber case, whatever. Yeah, the gun is awesome. That's his sniper rifle. We got the the clone trooper as well. So where's the baby Yoda? Please don't tell me he's in the last bag or something. Okay. Yeah, I still don't know. I've been in this game for many months and I still don't know how YouTube works many times over. Notifications, you know, sometimes how you hit the trending with some topics. I have no idea how that works. It's very random. I mean, of course you gotta focus on making the best content you can, but sometimes you just get lucky and explode over time with some videos. So it's a mix of luck and just work, I guess. Yeah. How are you guys doing? Are you guys getting the Razor Crest? Are you guys trying to get it? What's the deal? With the amount of pieces left over from 2 LEGO art sets, I built the Mandalorian picture. Awesome! That's pretty cool. Oops. That is awesome. Still in warehouse. Yeah, I didn't want to wait either. I don't know, when the one that I pre-ordered arrives, I don't know if I'm gonna keep it or just return it or something. I don't know. Really hard to tell. Very much getting this, yeah. I think it is a good set. One of the best Star Wars sets. I mean, obviously for me, that was the set I've been waiting for the most. For sure. I gotta get this fan running, because I think I'm slowly... You know what? Let me just get the fan running, because I was charging my other keyboard. And as usual, this room is getting hot when I run all the lights and everything. I got my mini USB fan, that's a lifesaver, on my desk, and it's like, oh, so much better. Oh, California living, I like it, all the sun and beaches and everything, it's fantastic, but sometimes it gets really hot. Thankfully it's not Arizona. Okay. Because I have like 2 cameras running right now, a computer, 2 lights, 3rd light in the back. it can get pretty warm in here. Can't wait for get like a separate room studio with much more better airflow. Hopefully at some point in time. Probably get it at some point, but at the moment I'm working towards buying parts for a gaming PC. Nice. Yeah, gaming PC is no joke. You gotta get a good one. Would like to maybe for birthday or something. I was thinking about getting the Hogwarts Express Train Pro. Nice. I know it's not a standard. Oh, my monitor just died for a second. That's weird. Maybe it went to sleep for a second. I know. I like having something that has not been made in Lego yet. I think that's what I like this set, and that's what I like the ITS transport set from that Galaxy's Edge, you know, lore. I like this one quite a bit because it's just unusual. It's cool. It looks like an Ewing transport ship, sort of, and it just, you know, never been made in Lego. So I like these kinds of sets in Star Wars. I think it's a good overall addition to the theme, if you think about it. Most overlooked will be the Scout Trooper. Excellent printing. Oop. Almost dropped it. So yeah, the helmet is actually quite awesome. Let me just show you this. Let me just focus on this helmet. Come on. Capture this guy. There we go. Yeah, I mean, a lot of details. I didn't even notice that before you said it. So yeah, definitely an overlooked minifigure. I think it's a huge update overall. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, looks really good actually. Good overall, good fig. I don't think this set has much things bad going on it. I think it's gonna be overall a liked set and a well reviewed set overall. How's your day, guys? For me it was kind of like a long day. I don't know what it was. Since the school started and why is my screen going black? Is it like going on sleep or something? Since the school started yesterday, it's kind of challenging to keep everything together and not go insane. I think Lego is a good escape from that. Fellow parents. Is the helmet molded? I think so, yeah. It has a pretty cool molding overall. I don't have previous Scout Trooper helmets to compare, but I think this one is a big update. Maybe it actually, I maybe overlooked it, but I think it's an update. I'm good, just tired. Yeah, I don't know. I may look, if I appear tired on this stream, I'm very well much, I might be tired. I was stoked of the set. I went to the Lego store. I went many places today. I did some work. I did a lot of things, and now it's you know, almost 8 p.m. California, and I'm streaming. So I may appear tired. So if I'm not as talkative, please forgive me. But it's been a long day. That's the kind of downside of streaming in the evenings. It's just you feel kind of exhausted, but you still want to build something and just relax, you know? Just got a puppy, woo! Gotta pay some dog tax. I don't know, how do you share a picture or something? Puppies, what kind of puppy? What breed is that? Puppies are awesome. I mean, they pee everywhere and just like bite on everything, but they're so cute. It's the same thing as with the child. You kind of like hate it sometimes, you know, for the mess they make and everything, but you love it deep in your heart all the time. Same like with puppy. Plus puppies are fluffier than children. Am I right? My kids are kind of pestering me to get a dog at some point in time, but it's impossible for me to own a dog right now. First, apartment. Second, no time whatsoever to take care of the dog. I don't want to have a dog just to lock it up in my apartment for a full day before I come back from work. I don't think that's a good idea. Just with the lifestyle and all the work me and my wife are doing, it's impossible to own a puppy or I mean just a dog. Yeah. Hey everyone, I have a time budget of 5 minutes and want to spend it here. Oh, thank you for sharing your 5 minutes with me. You know, I like this saying, I like this phrase I use. The most precious thing you can give to someone is your time. I always say it to things. If my friends find time for me, that's like the best thing you can get, honestly, because everybody's time is their most precious thing. So if you decide to share your time with somebody, you're sharing your most precious thing. It's more than money or anything, honestly. This monitor is kind of weird. I'm not sure what's going on. I gotta check the power source or something. So thank you for sharing your 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Shy Time, how you doing, man? Long time no see. He's a mutt, but he looks exactly like Falcor from the Never Ending Story. Oh, it's like a big fluffy white, kind of like half lion. That's awesome. Mutts are awesome dogs, actually. Like, not every dog has to be like super extra clean breed, you know. Mutts are amazing. Every dog is amazing in a way. I think there are some kids playing outside, so that's not my kids. I lived in this small like neighborhood, and with the pandemic, everybody just sticks to being home most of the day. And at night, when it gets cooler in California right now in the summer, they just flock outside, and there's like this bunch of families getting together, and the kids just like running on the parking lot and shouting and running scooters and everything, every night pretty much. I mean, I don't blame them. Every day I also try to go for a run or for a walk in the evening, because it just like feels so good to, after all that day's heat, to go outside. And there's less, actually there are more people outside in the evening right now than it is during the day, because everybody's on lockdown. No joke, these and Ty the Lego Guy streams are my favorite. Oh, thank you. Mutts can produce some of the most pretty and cool looking dogs. I know, like, some mixed breeds are awesome. Like, the looks they can provide, if you mix like all the right ingredients, you can have a pretty awesome dog. Pretty cool looking too. Okay, so far so good. This is just pack number 1. Getting some stuff done here. How you been, Shy Time? I've been watching your vlogs lately. Pretty cool stuff. You're a good editor, man. Very healthy. I know, I keep hearing that many clean breed dogs have a lot of like breed specific health issues. Like you say, a Labrador or like retrievers have problems with bones and legs when they get older. Or I don't know, the Dachshunds have problems with their back because they're long sausage dogs, right? So their back hurts when they get old. And Beagles have the same issues, I think. But Mutts, I think they're just a mix of everything, so they don't really have issues specific to whatever breed is the most of them, So I think they're probably the healthiest dogs you can find. I don't know. All those like big Great Danes have massive problems with bones and, just joints when they get older, because of how big they are and how massive their bodies are and how long legs they have. So maybe that's why the Mutts are healthy, because they're not mostly, you know, a breed. I feel bad talking about dog breeding as if you're putting different chemicals in a jar and splashing around. But it's true. I mean, yeah, that sounds weird when you talk about it, but that's what it is. I mean, you know, and if you think about it, a lot of the breeds of the dogs were kind of engineered to appeal the owners, right? Some breeds never existed before we started, you know, breeding dogs actually. So you can say the same about many breeds that appeared over the, you know, years. Interesting story, interesting topic actually. I'm a big dog person. I mean, funny enough, I don't own a dog myself, and I'm kind of allergic to most dogs, but my parents had a wonderful chocolate retriever, and I loved this mutt, so like fluffy dude to bits. He wasn't a mutt, he was like a Chesapeake Bay retriever, but I think he was mixed with something. Anyhow, I love dogs. I love cats too, but dogs are dope. I just, first, like, my allergies, I don't think, I mean, that only dog my parents had, I wasn't allergic to this guy. I was for first, like, few weeks, but then it disappeared and, like, he became my best friend. He passed away, unfortunately, last year. Miss that guy a lot. But yeah, in the current times, I don't think I can get a dog just because of the lifestyle. Huskies are beautiful, and they have a lot of energy too. They all came from wolf and man-made, all the breeds you see today. Yeah, true that. Corgis and Huskies are favorite. Corgis are super freaking awesome. Like I think they're like ADHD. They're kind of energetic, but they're funny, and they have these short legs, and I keep seeing a lot of Corgis here in the neighborhood. Funny little dogs. Beagles are cool. Like beagles, they are known to like journey a lot, like cats. They just can go and take a journey without you ever knowing. People had stories of beagles like running away for days and coming back after like 3 weeks. Little explorers. Huskies are awesome. The only real husky I knew was on my friend's like 7 years ago, and he was the craziest dog ever. He was super lovable and super fluffy and friendly, but that dude can run and jump fences, and he would escape their like yard. They had like a super high fence, like 2.5 meter high fence around the yard, and this guy would escape like 5 times a month and run around the neighborhood, and some neighbor would just bring him in because everybody knew him, because he would visit other houses. You know, it was not like a legal issue because I was back in Poland and the dog owner laws are kind of laid back. So you won't get fined for your dog escaping as long as nothing happens to him. So the neighbors will bring the dog back and he would escape like the next weekend or something. So he was kind of crazy dog, but very, very fluffy, very lovable. That husky. I think his name was Max. Oh, maybe I mixed the words. I say that beagles can run away and just come back after 3 weeks. Some stories I read on Reddit. Back in the day. Sometimes I say nonsense because I mix English a lot. So, you know what I meant. Sorry to hear that, Mike. I have a Cocker Spaniel that passed away in 2015. Now I have Barking Bella that you heard on the stream. Okay. Nah, I know, that's fine. No worries. No, sometimes I think I talk too much and mingle words a lot, and sometimes I catch myself saying something I didn't mean, because English is not my first language, so sometimes I just mix words, or like even my reviews I sometimes feel I wanted to say something else, but I was so in the zone of talking about something in the review that I completely used a different word or something, so it's kind of funny. When I rewatched it, I was like, oh, I didn't mean that, but whatever. I don't want to record again. So yeah, all these years of using English, I still have problems sometimes with keeping my train of thought. clean and kind of, you know, understandable. Okay, that looks good. I think bag 1 is done so. Okay. So far so good. I gotta check which bag landed on the floor. Be right back. Just put those here somewhere. Hold on. Let me just check which. Maybe I can grab it from here. With my leg. Oh, that's bag number 4. Alrighty, so we don't need that one. Let's just sort this through. That's bag 4. This is bag 2. Okay, I got bag 2 right here. 3. There's 5. I got it. Okay, perfect. Oh, Baby Yoda is here. Yes. So they did not make they didn't make me wait long. That's nice. You speak English better than me, and it's my first and only language. Thank you. That sounds like a compliment. Appreciate it. I've been using English for many years. I don't think I'm gonna ever get rid of the accent, but I think I'm getting kind of better the longer I live in the US, for sure. Because just using the language every day and at work, in the channel, everywhere, I feel like I'm much more comfortable using English than I was, say, you know, 5-6 years ago, for sure. Got attacked by a dog today at work. What? Oh, snap. Oh, you're a mailman. Now I'm holding the mail for the dog owners until they move their mailbox to the front. Man. So I guess that's the downside of being a mailman. All the other stories I heard about mailmen was about making friends along their routes. So a mailman knows every dog in the neighborhood and just have snacks for them if the owner allows it. You can probably befriend tons of dogs when you deliver mail, right? Is that true? Come on, tell me you got a lot of dog friends that you know at this point. Maybe this one attacked you, but maybe every other one is your friend, is your like pet buddy. Come on, tell me it's true. Shy Time, since you are a mailman, can you like elaborate? I don't want to get too much into politics on the stream, of course, but how are you doing in the USPS? Like, are things that bad as they seem? Is this whole thing like really going down like crazy right now? I don't know, without getting too much into the politics. But I live in the US too. I'm not a citizen, I'm a resident, but I keep hearing stories how USPS is getting, you know, dismantled as we speak, with like sorting machines getting taken away and trying to make it harder for the election to come, for the mail election. Yeah, I want to hear from somebody who's actually a mailman. You know, let's just not call politics or like any Republican or Democratic things, but how just are things from your perspective as a person who actually works for USPS right now in this time? I would love to hear that. Like, it feels interesting to me, because, you know, I'm trying to follow the news and try to get informed about how things are going in the US, but it looks scary. No machines are being taken away? What about those stories that big like post office centers are having their sorting machines like taken away? Is that true or not? I just, you know, I try to verify sources, and I think somewhere verified is true, but Baby Yoda. Okie dokie, can I do a really quick zoom in? Like, is that even... There we go. Ah, look at this guy! So I'm impressed, because usually those babies, when I remember creator sets, would come with a full mold in one go, but this guy has a rubbery head, which is a super cool mold. Very well done, and of course the baby's body. I mean, come on! I need like 5 of these right away. So awesome. I don't think that's true. Okay. So I gotta check those reports. Like, I don't know if that's like spreading some fake information or something, but people are raving on Reddit about, you know, sorting machines being taken away or something. And this guy appointed by the president is like trying to kill USPS. I don't know if that's true or not, but if somebody's spreading that information, it looks kind of scary. Have you ever said, I see your question, Brick Film. Have you ever said a word completely wrong for no reason, like pronouncing the easiest word so incredibly wrong? Every once in a while, a brain fart, and it happens to me. Yeah, it happened because of my accent most of the time. I keep getting better at like pronouncing English words, but at some point back in my Brick Vault days, I did say a word, and I made another word, but I mispronounced the word, and that word made our video demonetized because it was captured by YouTube as inappropriate, and we laughed our butts off on that one, but it was clearly because of my mispronunciation. But yeah, I do have brain farts sometimes when I wanna say something and I spill something else. Like I think in that video when I was doing the YouTube studio tour, I called the light a shelf or something and I didn't even notice that or whatever. Like, yeah, brain farts happen to me probably more often because I'm not using my native language. Sometimes I think in Polish and speak English or the other way around. So yeah, they probably do happen more often to me than many more people, but yeah, I have the biggest problems I have are with mispronunciation of words, and people think I said some swear word or something, where I didn't, or I don't even know I did or something. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, Shaitan, my point is that, just to like finalize on this topic, is that there have been confirmed like stories from big news outlets saying that the administration is removing sorting machines because they say sorting by hand saves more money. So there was a case in some district somewhere, I think CNN reported on that there was a machine, like 1-year-old brand new machine, that was taken away because they were cutting down, you know, on sorting by machine and trying to sort by hand. So that's what I'm basing this opinion on. But that's the only story I heard about it, and since it was coming from, you know, the big news outlet, I assumed it was true. But honestly, like with the current state of the media, I don't believe a lot of it. So I don't want to say the word because I think I'm gonna mispronounce it again. So I'm avoiding the word because like I think I can mispronounce it and be honestly, my accent is still so difficult to manage that I made myself like a list of things I try not to say because I know I more often than not mispronounce them. So I try to keep my language away from those words in fear of mispronouncing them. So I think I have this mechanism that I built that I try to avoid certain words, even though there are completely safe words. But I know like my accent will mispronounce them, if you know what I mean. Like I know how it is kind of hard to explain for someone who's a native English speaker, but for me, no matter how hard I try, the accent is there. Oh boy. What is that last? Come on. Last brick, anyone? Did it get stuck somewhere? I always have this. Now I have a brain fart when I can't find a brick. Oh, there it is. Found it. Oh, I have a massive question for you since you speak another language. Hit it. I'm still learning to say basic words in German. Funny enough, people say I have a pretty good German accent. I'm not sure why, maybe because I'm from Eastern Europe and I had some German back in high school and back in college. They are cutting back on overtime, which is delaying mail, but there is no way it's easier to sort by hand. Those things are... That's what I'm saying, Shai. So all these stories coming together are saying that it's done because they're trying to, you know, break the election, basically. To slow things down so that the election is not counted in time. That's the whole conspiracy theory, you know. I don't know, I do not try to get a lot into the politics because it really like makes me feel bad, like hearing all the things that are happening. So I try not to get too much into it. I hope that is not true. Hey Brian, how you doing? Brian is in the chat. Is that your signature welcome message? The eyes, Brian? I see them all the time show up. It's like, I see you. Thank you so much for joining. How you doing, man? I mean, we talked today briefly on Beyond the Brick, so kind of weird to say hi again to you. It's like, you know, when the friends like, you have those situations when you like leave work and you say bye to your colleague, and then you see this guy like an hour later in the random restaurant and like, oh hi, yeah, we worked all day together, like, but I'm saying hi to you again. I had this happen to me. I would just leave work and go to a taco place, and I would see my colleague there buying tacos, and I was like, hi again, I guess. Like, so what do we talk about? I don't know, we talked about things 8 hours at work. I don't know what to talk about with you again. Oh my god. Yeah. I always do the eyes. It's like I'm peeking into the room while all the cool kids are hanging out. It's like, can I come in? Is that your thing? Nice stream today, by the way, on Beyond the Brick. I did enjoy it. I was lurking in the back, but I finally was able to join in the very end. It was pretty cool to see you guys. It's pretty nice to hang. I'm gonna really try to find that lunchtime break to join pretty much every week, at least for an hour or something. I really want to do it, because it's always fun to converse and chat. I don't want to be like a workaholic and just, I have no time for this and that. I think I can find time if I try hard enough. And I watched your Brian. I've seen your gift. I mean the commission, not a gift. The commission from Brick and Nick, the Paper Mario. Pretty dope. Pretty dope. I think I commented on that one. It's pretty dope, dude. Getting some swag. Oh, now I see your question. Yeah, sorry, I keep looking back at the chat, you know. I look at the last message and then I scan messages about it to see if I missed anything. So, you know, streaming is hard. So I try to do my best keeping up with the chat. Even though it's not a fast chat, but sometimes it's very easy to skip things. Do people who are better with another language think in that language? Like when you talk to yourself in your head and your conscience and stuff, is that all in Polish? Or did it when you only spoke it? I use Polish at home. Like I'm a fluent native Polish speaker. Like me, my wife, my kids, we all speak Polish at home. But the amount of time I spend working in English, thinking in English, writing in English, makes me think in English a lot. So I would say I switch pretty fast. When I talk to my wife, or like watch a Polish movie, or you know, don't think about English-based things, I think in Polish. But honestly, when I think about the Cool Factor videos, or when I think about any projects, any work I have to do, I think in English. Like most of my editing software is English. I work in English. I don't even use Polish language on the computer, which is kind of funny. But even I have Polish friends who are editors and filmmakers, and we have a chat group on Facebook, and we speak in Polish, but I say to them, you know, something in Polish, and then I say like camera focus, or I say, I don't know, like editing instead of like, you know, cięcie filmów po polsku or something like that. So I throw in English words in our Polish conversations because we talked about specific technicalities of filmmaking, and they just like, dude, Can you speak Polish? Like, I'm sorry, like, that's all I do in English. I don't even know if I can use a Polish software right now, like a Polish language pack in work, because it would be weird for me. But everything else, Polish. Easy. Nick knocked it out of the park. He's way too... I don't know how he's doing, man. Man, like... I was looking, because you rated Nick from Twitch, right? And I was hanging out in Nick's stream, and I just see how he thinks in Lego and how his Fall Guys project. I mean, guys, we actually gotta give a thank you, Brian, for reminding me. We gotta give a massive shout out, because I think this is a great opportunity to shout out Brick and Nick's Lego Ideas Fall Guys project. I mean, I like the game, I play it. Why not shout out a friend? There's so many Lego Ideas projects, but no, that's... Ashen Flash has one too, but I wanna show... There it is. Can I do it? There we go. Guys, please, if you can, if you feel like you like Fall Guys, if you played at it, it was having like 1450 supporters today. I supported yesterday, and now it's like 1500, so if you just, whoever's watching the stream right now, 20 people, go to this, it's from Brick and Nick on Lego Ideas. I'm gonna post it in the chat right now. Support it. I think it's fantastic. Really, this guy is so talented. He made the Cybertruck. Which is also like right now in the review stage, and he's streaming on Twitch. Fantastic dude. He's gaming. He's such a talented builder, and he's mocking like there is no tomorrow. Like, it's funny to say like he's mocking. In terms of Lego, he's building mocks like there is no tomorrow. He's such a good dude. Okay, that's my chat here. So, yeah, that's Ashen Flash 2 has a pretty cool project, and he's a lot of more supporters. So maybe we can get both of these up. I don't know. But Brick and Nick, yeah, this dude is awesome. Check him out. And Twitch, Brick and Nick, definitely something I highly recommend checking out. Ashen Flash has a cool project too, but I like Nick's for those little like brick-heady style more, kinda. Ashen Flash has more like minifigures or like minion style minifigures, like, you know, Lego Minions. That's cool too, and it's a more like a playable stage. But Brick and Nick has those like things that would fit like here on display, right? And it's just different type of project, and I think it appeals to me a bit more. Thank you for supporting, guys. Yeah, pretty good chance that Ashen Flash will get to 10,000, so that's a big chance. Like, he's only 1,000 away. But Brick and Nick also deserves some recognition for sure. Yeah. Alrighty, keep going. Let's keep going. I mean, I think a lot of projects should just get to ideas and see where it leads us. Brick and Nick, Ashen Flash, everyone should get there and see what Lego thinks, if that's even doable as a project. I mean, what do you guys think? Will Fall Guys live longer? Is that just like a short-lived phenomenon? Because Fortnite also exploded very fast. It stayed that way, it's still a popular game, of course. Do you guys think that Fall Guys will get to the Fortnite levels? Honestly, I enjoyed the game, but I don't see this formula being long-driven thing that would drive tons of players every time. I mean, they're doing seasons, so, you know, if they keep introducing new content often, then yeah, probably. But I don't know if that's gonna be a thing that will stay for very, very long, like Fortnite. I don't know, maybe just my opinion. It's a cool concept. I have a lot of fun in this game, of course, but I just don't know if it's gonna stay being popular for a very, very long time. What do you guys think? Did you ever play Fall Guys? I only played it because it's free on PlayStation Plus. I don't think I would purchase it on PC, but I tried it and I really like it. It's pretty fun. Come on, attach fully, please. Thank you. Jeez, okay. Pretty crazy building technique. Okay. Yeah, people said Fortnite would be short-lived too. Yeah, and here we are, right? I know, I'm not saying Fall Guys will die or anything. I'm just trying to see if you guys feel like it's gonna live for a long time. I don't know, maybe, again, if they keep introducing new content and often, then probably yeah, I feel, but the main formula that's right now, I think it might not stay for too long. Well, we will see. The next one is like medieval themed, so that might be cool. That might be actually pretty cool. The age range these games are going after is the strongest market. Yeah, like battle royales in any capacity are like the winning formula right now. Just look at the COD Warzone. Man, I don't play it. I watch a lot of dog streams and I see this game being alive for a long time. It's so much better than PUBG or anything else. They just did it right, I feel. I just don't like competitive games, like multiplayer competitive games, because I just don't have time to play them and get good, you know? I don't have time to get good at such games, so I don't even approach them. I play Battlefront casually, for example, but you gotta get good at Warzone to achieve anything, and I don't have time for that, and I think it just would make me anxious or something. Hey, Brick Quiz! Matt, the fastest editor on the planet, did the Razor Crest review in like 2 hours. Dude, I was impressed. How you finished your stream and just like boom, 2 hours later, review out. Excellent. That's a fast job, dude. That was pretty dope. He was fast on that one, man. I think I'm a fast editor when I want to, but holy quality. Holy quality. Get good or get good, I know. I don't know, I just don't think like a person like me, you know, a casual dad who has like maybe 2 hours per week to play a game or something would, with current games, I don't think there's a game for me that's a multiplayer game that I would be able to get good at. Maybe only Fall Guys is that kind of game, because there is no perks, there is no leveling except for just cosmetics. There is no perks you gotta unlock. So it's very approachable game by a person like me. You just jump in, fall off a few times, and you can play the next day and you won't lose anything. So yeah, unless you are like hardcore, you want to go for all the unlockable like skins or whatever, then you have to play and grind in Fall Guys. Yeah, but yeah, I guess Fall Guys is designed for me, for people who like don't care about progression and just want to play and have fun. Thanks for coming, Brick from Ben. Thank you so much for coming, appreciate your time. Let's see. Where's the last? There we go. Trying to scan for bricks as I build. There we go. Overwatch was the last game I was into. What was the last multiplayer game I was into? For longer than like a month. Dude, I don't know. I think Battlefront 2 might have been that game that I was playing kind of every day when I had time, but ever since I did not get in any competitive multiplayer games. I play a lot of casual single-player titles. I'm enjoying Tomb Raider right now. You know, things like Red Dead Redemption, like longer story-driven games. I play a lot of these when I can, because you can just finish them over a longer period of time. I don't know, I feel like multiplayer is such a waste of time for me. I mean, gaming is not exactly the best use of your time, but if you wanna chill, then I go for a single player game. Like the video if you haven't already, thank you. Yeah, click the like, subscribe and everything. Haha. Thank you so much. Hey, Red Brick Redemption, welcome. Yeah, Fall Guys is a great game for just casual jumping and, you know, just fall a few times. And my kids also love it. Like, they want to watch me play and we all enjoy it. So my wife even plays it. My wife never plays games. She's like, when she takes a controller, that's like, whoa. And even I showed her Fall Guys, and that was the first time I've seen her play any sort of online game on PS4. I was impressed how easy she was able to just start and just have fun with me. We would play like round after round and we'd just switch controller. And she never plays anything with me, and we just played together. Okay, the last game we actually played together was Overcooked. Did you guys play Overcooked? Such a fun game. My wife was so into it, like she loved the whole like grind of getting the best stars in every level. So we played Overcooked 1 and Overcooked 2, and I think finished both. So that was kind of cool to play with my wife. She's not a very much of a gamer. I'm subscribing, thank you. Appreciate it. There's a jet flying by, probably gonna be loud in a sec. No Man's Sky is a good pick for me if you want to do something for a 2-hour lunch break. Okay. Yeah, I like the games that you don't have to be committed to, you know, like if you don't have time for gaming, then games you gotta commit to are not my choice. That's why I like long, story-driven single-player games, because it feels like you play a book, right? So all the Uncharted series, Last of Us, I gotta pick up Last of Us 2, by the way. The backlog is long for me because I don't have much time for gaming, but those are the best games because every time I come back to it, I get back to my save and I just feel like I continue a long story that has a lot of good writing to it. So Tomb Raider, you know, really good examples out there for sure. Yeah, I did complete the campaign 100% too. I mean, I don't think I have a 100% achievement because I still have some unlockables in Red Dead Redemption. I gotta get back that game at some point, just because the world was like magnificent. I think it was like the most beautiful game I ever played. Maybe right next to The Witcher 3, but the world in Red Dead Redemption 2 is just a masterpiece. Best in the West, hashtag. Gotta move my build closer to the center so you guys can see more of it. There's a keyboard, a bit of a black bar right there, but all good. Any interest in getting started in GTA Online? Not really, mostly because I heard like stories it's a pay to win right now. I think they wiped some accounts lately, and when I heard that people just buy crazy vehicles for like multi-million dollars they earn, and you can't get started with anything if you're not like hacking or something, that threw me away. And people say that Rockstar is basically a cash grab company right now, so GTA Online is a major pay to win cash grab. That's what I heard. So I don't even want to check it out at this point because a lot of negative opinions, because I thought about it. I was reading a lot of reviews, and everybody says that right now if a new player jumps into GTA Online right now, they're gonna get thrown into a mix of like hackers and pay to win players and players who spend like actual hundreds of dollars on their gear, and they will just decimate you. And I don't want to get into that. I don't like that kind of grind. I don't want to do anything with a game which allows you to pay real money to get better at it. I don't think GTA Online is only cosmetics. I think you can actually pay for vehicles and to destroy everybody else. Like, so I don't want to get into that. No, I don't have time for that. That's a waste of time. Yeah, but I don't know. Too much of a grind. And I don't want to be against people who have money to be better than me. Who actually can spend money and get better by spending money. That's... I don't want it. It's like Battlefront 2 when it first came out. When Battlefront 2 first came out, you were actually able to buy the perks. So people who had money, they would have like fully upgraded starfighters day one. They removed it after because so many people were complaining. But if GTA Online is anything like it, just in small capacity, that throws me off very much. Do you like Ninja Turtles? What's your favorite Ninja Turtle? It was always Michelangelo. I guess. But I like Leonardo too, because he was blue and he had katanas. When I was a kid, I think Leonardo was the guy, and Michelangelo were like... I mean, I liked it when I was a kid, but man, I don't think I watched anything TMNT for years now. But yeah, it was a big thing back in my childhood for sure. Games are pay to win. Yeah, I try to stay away from them as well. Again, guys, like from my situation, being a dad, being a person who tries to run a YouTube channel, anything that involves gaming in big hours, and if I'm not a gaming YouTuber or Twitch streamer, like for me, it's just so unappealing to spend tons of time of gaming. And that's funny that's coming from me, because I used to game a lot when I was younger. I used to play like a lot of games before I raised the family and everything. So I know how it is to play a lot of games. But now, every time I play too long, I feel like I'm wasting time away. Where I can be growing the cool factor, or I can be just chilling and spending time with my family. I game when I absolutely want to chill, of course, but I will never probably really game a multiplayer game, just because it's just not for me right now. I don't know. So I'm looking for a perspective from somebody who gamed a lot, and now there are more important things in life. So definitely do enjoy games, definitely want to buy a PS5. Definitely been enjoying PS4 for years, and fantastic games I finished, so yeah. But I'm a very casual gamer. I'm like the definition of a casual gamer right now. I enjoy it, but in some reasonable manner. Which doesn't mean I can spend an overnighter over like a really good game when I have time on a weekend. That's for sure. Like, yeah, last weekend I played Tomb Raider until like 4 AM in the morning. So yeah, it still happens when I have time and I feel it's a weekend and my kids are asleep and there is time. I feel like I can dedicate that time to just chill and game. I do that, yes. But, you know, I used to do like overnighters like during a weekday when I was younger, so that's not happening anymore. Not possible. Somebody texting me? Oh, good. That build is going pretty well. I like it so far. I mean, it's a chill build. I gotta say, it's not a complex ship or anything like it, but... And I like the fact that it doesn't feel like building another 8080 or something. You are a hustler, Mike, and so you have the right mindset, but not overinvest your time in gaming. Thank you for that opinion on me. I don't want to call myself a hustler, because I do have moments when maybe from the outside it looks like I hustle a lot, because I work and have kids and, you know, the cool factor and everything. So, but deep inside of me, I feel like I've been doing so much more, and I have moments of lack of motivation. I have moments of anxiety. I have moments when I feel like I don't want to do anything at all. Yeah, so, but I think I have the ability to not give up that easily, so I like it, because I can feel like crap, you know, a lot. But I always kind of push through and don't give up. And there are many things that can upset me in life, and of course I don't like the fact that the cool factor is not growing as fast as it can, but I also know that I'm not putting as much effort as I should in this channel, so I still treat it as a kind of hobby sort of, and try to keep that balance going. So I know if I was uploading like 5 days a week or 7 days a week and I was going strong, then maybe I would see the growth, but like I think that you see as many results as much effort you put into it, right? So I can be a hustler sometimes and really like just aim towards the goal and go and go and go and go. But there are weeks, sometimes even months, when I just have to slow down because always I'm gonna go crazy. If not, I'm gonna go crazy. So yeah, I would say I can be a hustler, but sometimes I'm just take a step back and chill a bit. It's required, I think. I don't have like the strongest personality, so it's sometimes failures especially, hit me probably hard or harder than I anticipate. And I know that about myself. So what that teaches me with experience is that I know that breaking point of myself. So I know where I can push that breaking point, or where I can like reinforce it, or where I can just stop right there to not go through a breaking point and live the next week in anxiety, So yeah, hustling, yeah, I like it overall, but you gotta be careful. You gotta be very careful. I feel the same way. I work 60 hours, family, try to push the videos out. Welcome to my world, dude. Like you know how it is. Probably the worst thing you can do, and me, when we are in this situation, when you try to push your passion and build like a side hustle out of it, and at the same time try to provide for your family and try to be, a good father and everything, and try to be on top of all things. The worst thing you can do to yourself is compare yourself to others. So sometimes I find myself comparing to like bigger channels, or like remembering my past when I worked for bigger channels. And I always say like, oh man, this like guy is getting so many views and so many like clicks, and I'm not there yet. But yeah, I keep saying people don't do that, and I do it myself sometimes. And I know that everybody has a different life situation and started in a different position, and many people worked in this thing much longer than me. So I cannot really compare myself to people who have been in this game for 7, 10, 15 years even so. Where I'm in this game by myself for only a year. Come on. I mean, I've been doing YouTube for about 4 years now in different places, but Cool Factor is only 1 year old with some spare change. So I can't really feel that way if you think about it. But I do, even though I do. So everybody's just a human being, and you will compare yourself to others, but you gotta be careful also with that one. So I like where I am. I like the slow growth. I try to take the opportunities when I can, and I already know there are many projects that I did in the past that would not have been possible if it wasn't for me just doing the Cool Factor, honestly. So for sure I am grateful for how things were going. And I know there can be a worse month, there can be a better month, and I just want to keep going forward. If it's like a 1 step this month, maybe 2 steps next month, maybe 3 steps next month, just slow and steady wins the race, right? So yeah. And I think the best way also to think about it is to accept the fact that yes, you have a family, yes, you have to commit, yes, you have to keep your salary job for now. Yes to those things. Those are just life things, and they just are. You gotta be just adamant about it and accept that fact, and still think that even though on top of all things you still wanna grow your passion. And I think that's the right mindset to have, and I feel like I have this mindset, or at least try building this mindset the more and more. This monitor is kind of, I think, faulty. It's keep getting awful now. Gotta check the cable or something. So I think it's the right mindset to have when you're a dad, a creator, a husband, I still learn this, honestly. I'm still learning this. It's a new concept to me, being a creator It's been only a year, honestly, on my own. We like you too, Mike. Oh, thank you, Charles. I love you too, guys. Thank you so much. Hey, Bluebird, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. We're at bag number 2 of the Razor Crest. I think that's 2. Yeah, this one's a big chunk. But I'm getting there. Enjoyable build so far, I gotta say. This sounds like a Dr. Disrespect music. I like it. I think I added to the playlist at some point. Okie dokie. Where are we at? And it's funny how I'm saying like, oh, it's so hard building Lego. You know what? I never thought of this, but when you feel like Lego can be a great hobby, but when you try to make something more out of it, you gotta keep yourself in check. If you don't like when you sometimes I do start feeling that Lego is too much for me, but I still love it to bits. So sometimes I gotta take a break and you know, in order to keep going like the next week. But it kind of proved me the concept that no matter what you do in life, if part of your hobby or passion turns into sort of like a hustle or job, you will have those moments of doubt. And I've had my moments of doubt. Like, no, it's just, I think like every creative process, no matter what the concept is, if you're like a Lego person or a painter or a drawing person or an artist or a musician, any craft, that if you commit to it enough, you can love it to bits for the rest of your life, but you will have moments of doubt. If you're like, if you should continue, if you're good enough for this, you know, things like that. But you can't grow without it. I think you gotta, if you wanna like hustle your passion a lot, you're gonna grow more into it, and you will, like everybody has moments of doubt. I don't think there's a person in the world that says like, I've been having motivation my entire life about this topic. No, you have to constantly fight for motivation, I think. That's like my experience. And once that motivation kicks in, man, you love what you do. You really love what you do. Oh, your Razor Crest shipped, excited, nice. So yeah, I'm gonna retell that little information that I also have a Razor Crest in the pre-order. But since I ordered this back in May with PayPal, my PayPal token expired over pre-order time, and you know, May, you know, we have August and September pretty much right now. So Lego was not able to process my payment, and they turned my status of pre-order to like customer service contact, whatever. And I tried to call them for 3 days, like Lego US customer service. They're like, once you get through, they're great. But it took me an hour. One day I was waiting like 40 minutes, gave up. 30 minutes next day, gave up. And the last day I was on the weekend, I just turned the phone on charging, put the number on, and the guy picked up after an hour with like clock in hand. And then he fixed it for me, charged my card, and shipped it. But they shipped it yesterday, so it's gonna be arriving probably next week. That's why I purchased this one just from a Lego store today. And when the other one comes, I'm gonna either keep it or just refund it or something. I don't know. But yeah, generally speaking, I did not want to wait. Because that was the most anticipated set for me. For sure. Come on. Oh, there we go. Lego customer service for 2.5 hours. Jeez. Did you get your issue resolved? Like, yeah, like their waiting times are insane sometimes. Maybe it's worse on the weekend because they have less people and shorter hours, but man, I called like it was, what, Monday, I think, right? I called on Monday. That's crazy, dude. Oh, okay. Two and a half hours, whoa. I got 2 Lego art sets and I built a picture of the Mandalorian with the leftover parts. Oh, I think you mentioned that before. That's pretty cool, dude. I stay on hold while I'm on my desk at work. The same thing I did. I just put my phone on hold on my headphones. I was working and just waiting for them to pick up, and finally the guy picked up, so... Just gotta be patient. I mean, I don't blame them, honestly. Like, it's not something I'm complaining about. It's COVID, lockdowns, they have reduced staff. They're selling most of their stuff online right now. You know, people are ordering a ton of stuff for shipments. So I don't blame them, of course. Like, once they pick up, they're very helpful. So it's not that I'm complaining about it or anything. It's just like it is what it is. It's just you gotta wait. You gotta wait your time, man. That's all it is. Bag numero 3. You all crazy? My wallet is kicking me for buying just one stiff mosaic. It's like me in the Lego store today, because I walk in with just one thing, buy the Razor Crest and just get out. And you know, you just walk in and like they have all the mosaics. You guys know I want one. Like, this would fit fantastically well here. Like, I would love to have at least one, just place it in the back. So yeah, I walk past the mosaics like, nope. My wallet's like, ah, thank you. And like, okay. I pick up the Razor Crest, whatever, you know, 140 bucks. Then I see people just lining up the diagonal alleys for 100 each. I was like, oh, my wallet is like, no. And then I see the Nintendo NES, which is like high on my bucket list. I was like, oh, no. And I just like, yeah, I just grabbed it and just like, against every Lego set, just like go to the cash register and just like throw it in card. Okay, bye. Get out of there before I spend more. Whew, that was tough. I'm really trying to save up. Yeah. And now I like Mario. I wanted to buy Mario. And I had to like... I was standing at the cash wrap and I was paying for this one. I was like, they had the Mario packs on the counter and I was like, should I get extra 2 Mario packs? No, only the Razor Crest. Only the Razor Crest, Mike. Don't buy anything else, just the Razor Crest. Get out of there. They had all the new stuff too, like Star Wars. Everything. Lambosian. Same. Want this one? Okay. Post a picture on Discord. Are you horny moth on Discord? Okay, that's fun. I can show it on the screen. I love your username. So that's your mosaic. Pretty cool though. I like it. And that's only using the spare parts from the other mosaics. Nice. Username is awesome. That is pretty cool. That is pretty awesome. Horny moth. I don't want to get demonetized or anything. Still laughing though. Yeah, it was a pretty cool job. I liked what you did. Manta is cool, I know. I mean that mosaic, right? Doing the IG-11, he's basically the same as IG-88 from the past, I think. So not a big deal here. I think it's like a 8-bit music. That's kind of cool beat. I like it. It's like 4 buttons. 5 buttons maybe. Okay, IG. Where's the second long rifle? Oh, there it is. Pretty darn cool. Alrighty. Whatever. Bagel, thanks for coming. Have a good one. I like bagels too, man. Okie dokie, let's keep going. Man, Matt was building this so fast on a stream. Like, how does he do it? How do you build fast on a stream and like keep with the chat? Like, either you ignore the chat and build, or either you talk and build like plus 70% of the time. How do you do it, Matt? How do you build fast while streaming? Like, I don't understand. How do you read chat and build? And he was like reading most of the messages. I was like, whoa, dude. How are you even... My attention span is terrible. Like, I can't do 2 things at once. Oh, you got only 2 art Lego sets? Did you guys see that article on Brickset saying that if you get 1 or 2, they will kind of counting how many spares you have and how many you should just order in order to not buy the 3rd one to get the whole thing? I think it was a pretty cool analysis from Brickset. Kind of cool to see. You can just bricklink the 3rd one and you can get it done. Get it done, pretty much. Plus, a lot of people, you know, if you are mock building, you have probably tons of 1x1s in your collection anyway. So it's a good chance that you can only buy 2 and make the whole thing, right? The whole thing, I mean the connected 3, the big mosaic. I just want 1, man. I just want 1. Okay, so we do have... Where does it go? Right here. Oh, I see. Strong connection points. There's everything that I attach to the Razor Crest is pretty much double reinforced with bolts and Technic pins, which is awesome. I mean, that's how Lego is playing nowadays. They know these are swooshable sets. Kids will play with them. Nothing should break most of the time. So they double down on connection points, whatnot. Which is awesome. I just see the process of engineering such set, and you can see like they have to determine what are the breaking points, how to reinforce it more to be playable and pass all the testing, right? Which didn't happen very well for the Osprey, am I right? They ended up with a mechanism that was destroying itself as it was used. That Osprey. You still need the 16x16 plates for the Big Vader mosaic. Those are expensive. Fair point, fair point. Didn't think of that one. You might just end up better just buying the 3rd one, because it's like, what, 120 in the US? So sometimes bricklink with shipping and everything might just cost you more. Trying to save and you end up paying more. Right? Hey, Whiskey Shred, welcome mate from Australia. How you doing? Gotta hydrate, boys and girls. Keep hydrating. You're welcome, Whiskey. Funny story, I was at Target and I went to go check the Lego section and I see a Lego art sitting on the shelf. That is one of the two I have. I didn't even know Target is selling them. I thought they were Lego store exclusives, but apparently not. Yeah, my Lego store here, like today I was buying the Razor Crest, they had plenty. So I guess they're selling some, but they're easy to get right now. Okay, yeah, so it's all like bolted in, so there is no way you can break those apart, which is awesome. Okay. Looks like an osprey. Am I right? Not that it occurs to me, the concept of the Razor Crest looks kind of like a space osprey. I mean, right? Did you guys see that? It's like wings and tilt rotors. Now that they occurred to me, I might just mention this in the review, that Razor Crest is a space osprey. Clickbait title, is Razor Crest the space osprey, question mark? People will just click because it has osprey in the name, because it was such a controversial topic of osprey technique. Do I think that the Razor Crest is a bit of a weird build, a bit lacking? I don't have that opinion yet, I did not finish it, so... I don't know, I like the process so far, if that's what you're asking, but... Again, I tried not to watch any reviews today, but guys were just spamming reviews left and right. Everybody was building it today, I was just like... I had this in hand, and I had my day planned out, I did not have time to work on anything Lego. So I saw all these guys streaming and having reviews and I was like, I had this box right next to me and I want to build it and find out what's going on, and I think I'm the last guy streaming this because everybody and their moms got the... Oh, my light just died. Oh well, it just battery's dead because I'm using USB for my fan. Anyway, everybody and their mom was streaming or building this set, but not me. Have I seen the brick build Baby Yoda? Yeah, I actually reported on that one on Beyond the Bricks news stream that Saturday. Yeah, somebody found it in the Luxembourg store. It was selling early, so I think that was kind of a leak. I don't know, but it's a fair game as long as it shows up in official store, you can talk about it. Yes, I saw it, I won it, of course. I mean, it comes with the same minifigure as this, I think. I mean, I have the big Yoda, so they would look fantastic to get on the shelf. I'm getting this one for sure. I'm afraid it's gonna be a boring build though, just like the big Yoda was. It was a boring build, very uninspiring. Great effect, great result, but the build is quite boring. Basically stacking tan on top of tan all day. I was lucky at the review. Oh yeah, you did a review a few days ago. Yeah, it's the YouTube game, baby. You go first, you get a lot of views. That's how it works. I stopped playing that game a long time ago. It's just not worth it. I don't know. I just feel overwhelmed trying to be first with everything, and I stopped trying. So yeah, people who get stuff out first. That's the whole shtick with YouTube. If you're really running for numbers, then yeah, you gotta be first. It's just easy, because the thing is that when you're first with something on YouTube and it's like a relevant, highly searched topic, then if you're first, no matter how big of a quality your video is or how bad or good it is, it doesn't matter. As long as you're first, the search algorithm will place you high up for days, for years. Even if after you there are reviews coming out that are better, unless that creator has a strong, loyal followership, usually your review will be first. And Whiskey, I'm not saying your video was bad. Your video was good. Don't get me wrong. But I'm saying that whoever's first gets the cake for a long, long time. And of course, like, I'm a creator and you are as well, that try to focus on quality. But sometimes some people just like would just throw a review real quick, just like don't care about the quality. And as long as you're first and the fastest, you win. Just got lucky. But you see how it works. You see how it works. Exactly, that's how it works. What do you think the piece count is? My guess is around 950 to 1050. Hey, thanks for subbing. Oh, and the Blitzbricks also subbed some time ago. I noticed that. Thank you, Omar. Appreciate it. So, you know, it doesn't have... I mean, your luck is probably getting this set early, but if you made a good video and it's first, then it's luck and just your... You know, you're lucky that you're first, of course, but... You should get some extra views once more people get those reviews, because there's going to be a search topic and your video might start be very high up on the search results. My guess for the Baby Yoda piece count, I don't know, I think it's going to be smaller just because the character is smaller. So I think it's going to be, I don't know, 800 pieces, maybe 900. I don't think it's going to hit I don't think it's going to hit 1,000. The weird thing is that that set leaked in Luxembourg European store, which means the box did not have any piece count on it. For some reason, European boxes do not have piece counts on them. I'm not sure why that's the case. When I was small and I was buying Lego in Poland as a kid, I remember sets had piece counts in Europe. I don't know what changed and why is it that way. That only boxes in the US have piece counts. I'm not sure why. I think piece count is like, blah, next to the price is the most important thing you can know about a Lego set, right? So it should be on the box, everywhere. I'm not sure why it's not the case, but anyway. I'm guessing 800 to 900 maybe. What is the most expensive set you bought retail and aftermarket? The most expensive, the Millennium Falcon. I paid full price once. It's still in my closet. Aftermarket, I don't buy Lego aftermarket most of the time. No. I do not buy used Lego. I usually buy new, try to use my VIP points, or try to hunt deals if I can. But no, I never purchased a used set. I never feel the urge to purchase a used set, honestly. I just like the, I don't know, just like the opening of the box and making everything, you know, fully intact and fresh and brand new. I know you can get some really good deals for certain sets. If I ever want some older set that I don't have in my collection, probably I'm gonna go for a used set for the first time, but yeah, I don't buy aftermarket Lego. I'm so low tech, Michael. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get a little better each time. So thanks for your studio tips. I will take from what I can, only using a phone. Dude, like, you gotta start somewhere. Like, you know, maybe I did not start with the phone because I already had a camera, because I knew what I wanted to do. I needed a camera to even just vlog and everything, but slow and steady wins the race, dude. Like, this studio that I have did not start right away like this. It took me a year of small investments or bigger investments over time, just adding things here and there, like working in here, actually practicing making videos, knowing that I need kind of this, I need to upgrade this, I need to enhance this process, like how I use my microphone right now, or how this monitor just makes me annoying. It took a lot of small steps and a lot of experience and practice to get here. So I try to get all that practice and experience into that single video, and I hope that helped you. I'm glad it's of some value to you. Just keep in mind that it's not something I did overnight. And most likely, even if you watch this video like 20 times, that's something also you won't make overnight. Because the best thing about building yourself a studio is that you start working very small, like in your case, using the phone and whatever you have for audio, lighting, I don't know. Dude, I started with this, not this camera, like this camera. And even older lens, and all I had like were much cheaper lights. a microphone. If you see my first videos, that wasn't even this or this microphone. It was like a small $40 microphone that I still use for vlogging, but this one was on the arm close to me, so it kind of served as a studio microphone. And you know, and from there I started working with this equipment, and I knew what I liked about it. I started to see what I didn't like about it. I started to see what I need to upgrade, and slowly I bought this piece of gear, repurposed this piece of gear, and like slowly over the course of really over a year, I got to the point where I was comfortable enough to make a video trying to pass this knowledge to you. So I felt like I got to the point where the quality I could provide and the knowledge and experience I can provide was enough to make a solid video that someone like you or people just watching my channel would watch a year from now and still bring value from it when they start a YouTube studio. Because I think all the points I made when making a studio in a corner of your bedroom were coming from the standpoint of thinking that I don't have a lot of space, I have a very little space, and I want to do this long term. And for many of you, it will be the same process. Just learn, like build bricks on top of bricks like Lego, you know, you just build small things and you get there and you like it, you don't like it, you get there, and just, it's all this. It's about the process. I just hope this video will just speed up the process for you slightly, maybe. Yeah. Do I remember my first set? Like as a kid or as a adult who came back from the dark ages? Because as a kid, not really. It's probably what must have been something from Lego Town or probably Duplo, I don't know. First sets I ever received as a kid when I was like maybe 4 or 5 years old, I don't know, were coming from my aunt. She was living in the US and she would send Lego to us. So back in the day, during the communism era, Lego was very hard to get in Poland or very expensive. And you had to pay actual American dollars for your Lego because it was like imported goods. Long story short, I didn't have a lot of Lego. My aunt was sending me, so that was the way I was getting Lego when I was a kid back in communist Poland, like post-communism era Poland. But as adult, the first set that brought me back from the dark ages, the first set I built after like 20 years was a city fire truck from like 2014, I think. Like a small city fire truck. I don't remember the set number, but that was it. Yeah, that was my first set. Am I also streaming on Twitch? I do not. I kind of thinking about it, honestly, but you know, I'm monetized on YouTube, so it's kind of nice to stream here. Most of my audience is here. I'm not sure how it would work for Twitch if I moved to Twitch or like maybe multi-streamed to Twitch. I don't know if that would violate any sort of my YouTube partnership or anything, or I don't really know. So I'm kind of scared to do it. I don't want to like get demonetized on YouTube because I start streaming on Twitch, or maybe I should just move streaming to Twitch. I don't know. I should talk to Brian because I think he moved to Twitch from YouTube for streaming, so maybe. I know Twitch is pretty still awesome for streaming, but I don't see myself there yet. I paid almost 500 for a new box Ninjago City on eBay. Price would have been lower, but Solid Brick Studios made their video on it and cost went up more than 100 overnight. Funny enough, Solid Brick Studios, his Ninjago City was purchased by him from a friend of mine, the guy who gave me the 500 first battle pack, Solid Brick Studios. They made the transaction between them, and that's how David got his Ninjago City. So that's a funny story. Like, I knew where the set came from. Funny. Okay. It's been fun, guys, but I'm getting tired, so I think I'm going to head out for tonight. Hey, Partial Studios, thank you so much for joining and spending time with us. Appreciate it. Take care, dude. Mike, you produce the highest quality videos of any of the LEGO YouTubers in the community. Wow. Really? That is a lot to say, dude. Thank you. I mean, I don't feel like it. Thank you, really. I never thought of that. I try to strive for the highest quality, you guys. I mean, maybe some people will say that production quality doesn't matter when it comes to LEGO content. I don't know. I'm a gear freak. I'm a production freak. I know I can be still doing things better. It's like MKBHD, Marcus Brownlee. Somebody asked him, why are you using a red camera? That's like a $50,000 camera. Why are you using a red camera for YouTube videos? He said, I don't need to, but I want to, and I can be that 1%, you know? So that's kind of cool credo I always followed. So I try to strive for that quality, even though many people will not even notice that I try to use the best equipment I can afford, or try to edit the best way I can, or try to be fancier whenever it's not even necessary, honestly. But it makes me satisfied, and I think I learned something from every video I make. So it's kind of cool to strive for something in that, you know, the channel, like, content is content, right? I try to be interesting and watchable and everything, all those things. Maybe I do not have a personality as like explosive personality as many other creators out there, but what I do enjoy is the process, and I do enjoy the learning part of it when I try to, like, first time shoot a 4K video and edit a 4K video. And the GH5 I'm using, that's a new camera for me, and I'm trying to squeeze the most out of it. And I think some of you will notice, which makes me even happier, honestly. And even though if like 95% people will not even notice that, at least 5% of you will notice that, and that makes me happy. I kind of take pride in my work. I know sometimes things take longer for me to produce, but even though not many people will watch that, as a result, I still enjoyed the process, and I still think that it was worth it, you know. I never wait, where's the, is that number 9? What? Oh, okay, jeez, I was like freaking out for a second because it's upside down. So yeah, I mean, thank you for noticing my quality. I try to strive for it, but I know, like, you're probably in the minority for people to even notice that. I try to, but you know, I know, like, I love other guys' content because people are also going for that quality. A good example is Brickwiz. Brickwiz is using a Canon EOS R camera, and I think he pre-ordered one of the fanciest cameras you can possibly get on the market right now, the Canon EOS R5. So, you know, he's also going for that quality, and you can see how cool his videos look. He knows this, and I think we kind of have the same vibe when it comes to production approach. But I also work for a production company. I do YouTube videos for a living. I mean, I'm an editor for that company, so I kind of like I am in that community of people creating not only YouTube but also corporate content. So I see where the mindsets are in that thing, and I try to be better at this. So I think it kind of bleeds towards the YouTube channel, which is nice, which means you guys get higher quality, because I like quality. I like to over-deliver maybe and not produce mediocre looking content, even though if the content may be mediocre sometimes, because sometimes I gotta appreciate if you guys like my content, because sometimes I feel like I have nothing interesting to say, honestly. When I sometimes feel like I record a video and it's like, oh, it's not good enough, maybe I should have done this again. But at least it's a nice quality, right? Hopefully. Yeah. So there's that. That's when I came back to LEGO 2 2014. Okay, awesome. We're like Dark Age buddies. Same year of comeback. The Dark Age buddies. That's a good, cool name for either a channel or a band name. Dark Age buddies. Yeah. I just like, cause Esol from Soccer Bricks, he gave me the Fanhauer first. He borrowed me that Batmobile. He's a good friend. He's been watching me at Brick Vault. We met at a Lego store I worked at, so he's still a good friend. And yeah, he told me that, yeah, you know what, I sold the Ninjago City to David, so it's pretty fun to watch him stream, and I think it was like one of the most successful streams he ever made. He made like $1,000 in donations on that stream. That was kind of insane. That was crazy. Man, if I was able to make 1,000 on a stream, that would solve all my Lego budgeting problems. Lego is expensive, man. It truly is. I'll write a song. Love Ninjago City, still got one still in the basement. Oh, sorry, as an investment. 2 remake variants, I love it. Dude, that's my top 3 favorite set of all time. And I don't have it. I don't know why I don't have it. I built this one back in Brickvolt and I love this set ever since. I just never pulled the trigger to get myself one, and I'm losing out right now because it's collectible now and it's just impossible to get. And it's gonna be even worse once that Ninjago Gardens come out next year. That would be crazy. It's gonna make the Ninjago City even more collectible because people will want to have a full trio, right? That's gonna be crazy when this drops. What song do you wanna write? What kind of song? Okay, landing here, pretty awesome. We get the sleds or ski pieces. I did not see those in a while. Maybe, I think they're from Technic. Well, okay. The ship starts to take shape. Awesome. Kind of back heavy, tries to lean back right now because there is no cockpit yet and no engines, so you can see it kind of tries to tilt. Max, welcome, thanks for joining. Max Bryant in the chat, appreciate it. How you doing? Dark Ages Bros. Buddies, I think Buddies has a nicer ring to it. Dark Age Buddies. Dark Age Bros, like Dark Age Buddies. Kind of. Oh, the wrong way around. Okay, sorry. Sorry. It's not this way. The little grill pieces. Okay. Okay, I think we got most of the structure done, and now it means we can finally focus on other things. Building the actual fuselage and everything. Cool. I mean, okay, some extra gribbling here and there. Very cool. Okay, that being said, we're going to bag number 4. Why do I have 2 extra droid arms? Oh, sorry, because IG-88 has like 1. I see that. Okay, never mind. Did I say IG-88? IG-11. I know that City Gardens, I think it's because Ninjago City was vertical. The docks were more like horizontal. And seems like the gardens will be vertical again. So kind of cool, right? It's gonna be fantastic. The new Mos Eisley, dude, like, I don't know, like my wallet will just run away from me and hide in the bushes. Whew. Let's see. Things I would love to have, regardless of having display space for them. Diagon Alley, Nintendo NES, The Haunted House, the Mos Eisley upcoming, Ninjago Gardens, the piano, the grand piano. That's like $2,000 right there. That's like already $2,000. That's kind of insane. Hey, We got ZB and Sean Technic Rigs. Thanks for joining. Welcome, Sean Technic Rigs. But ZB coming in hot with a 20 Canadian support donation. Thank you. I think it's gonna show up on the screen very, very soon. See that in the chat? That is some hype right there. Here's to your future $1,000 stream. Thank you. Loved your vlog about setting up a channel from start. There we go. Let's just have my butler read it.
$1,000 stream, smiley face. Loved your vlog about setting up a channel from start to finish. Did you get the B-spin dual set?
I got my butler on call. He's always there in the background. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Maybe one day that $1,000 stream will happen, but I love your vlog. Yeah, it was like a guide tour, so it was I wouldn't call it a vlog, but I tried to make it in this like tour fashion. I was inspired pretty much by Matt Diavella a lot in this video, so hope you guys noticed that. Yeah, I hope that's gonna be a video that's gonna be watched a year from now and still be a valuable piece of content that people will be able to adhere to and can get some valuable information from that if they think like, how should I use my bedroom for a YouTube studio? That's exactly what I did. So hopefully I was able to convey that knowledge and experience. And yes, I did get the Bespin Dual. Yes, I was able to get it. Basically ordered it on the spot when it showed up. I bought one for myself, one for my friend, and a third one for another friend. So I bought a maximum of 3. That was all out too. So I bought 3 of them. Yeah, I ordered that one. I ordered the Wonder Woman set as well. But this one was a pre-order, so it's not coming out yet. But the Bespin Dual is actually right now in transit. It was shipped by Lego, so it should arrive later down the week. So yes, we're gonna probably stream the Bespin Dual. Thank you for asking. I was just like a day one decision, just boom, get it. Because it was sold out like in 20 minutes, so good call, I guess. Thank you for that, appreciate that donation a lot. Thank you so much, ZB. You're always continuous supporter on this channel, appreciate it. Thank you. B-spin. I like how he read it, right? The voice was not able to read the B-spin. B-spin. B-spin? I don't know how. Bespin. B-spin. That was funny. It's like a Streamlabs thing. You can enable like voice to like text to speech on Streamlabs, and I just find it funny to use it. Plus the guy sounds pretty noble. He's like an English speaker. British. It's a British narrator. Splendid. Alrighty, let's keep going. Why do I feel like I have no space on the desk left? I think I mentioned in that video that I have big enough desk. I think I need a bigger desk. I'm gonna have to pay through the butt for that Bespin Dual. I want it so bad. Did you guys have it in Australia? Was it out in Australia at all? Because for me it was pretty easy. Honestly, I knew when it was coming out. I was just waiting at the exact... I think for me it was 9 p.m. because it was midnight Eastern US time. So I was just refreshing the page, and the moment it came online as a add to bag, I had my PayPal ready, whatever information they needed, and took me like 30 seconds to check out, and that's it. But I checked like 30 minutes later, and the set was sold out already. So that was a very quick call. I knew I was buying it. I was just waiting for it to come live. Ordered the second I showed up, and that's it. Did you guys have it in Australia? How did Matt build it in just over 2 hours? I am at 1 hour 56 minutes of streaming, and I'm bag number 4. I'm not even bag number 5 yet. How in the world? did he build it so fast on the stream while talking to people and then followed to make a review in like 2 hours. This dude is a machine. I should hire him or something. Nope. Wait, so it is true, like Lego made it a US only thing, right? Holy smokes, I don't think they would do it. I didn't think they would do it. I didn't even check. That sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I thought it was worldwide. Honestly. Oh man. That sucks. Yeah, I don't think Lego should be doing such thing with such sets, honestly. Like, why? Why make it regional? I mean, they already got a backlash for making some of those Chinese Lunar Year sets Asia only, and then they switched their decision and made it worldwide. But, you know, they did not backtrack their decision. They just still... Some sets were not just available in other parts of the world, so... I thought Lego would have learned their lesson, but I guess not. Okay, so we got the nose. Seems like it's getting into shape slowly. Pretty awesome. Whew. Hopefully I'm gonna be able to review this guy tomorrow. I'm gonna be late to the party for sure. Because everybody and their moms has their reviews out already. But still. It was also available in Canada. ZBA, I think it was available earlier, right? Because Toys R Us Canada was selling it before even LegoCom was doing it, right? So some people got it in Lego, in Toys R Us Canada. I think that's what happened. Yeah, because some YouTubers, I think MNR had it pretty early. I think it got sent from somebody in Canada. It looks pretty cool. The funny thing is, this set is not like super unique. It doesn't have any prints. That for the Star Wars is a sticker, right? So it's not even... You can totally recreate it. Doesn't have anything exclusive at all except for the box and that sticker. Is Vader exclusive? Is Luke exclusive anyway? I don't think so, because it was supposed to be a Comic-Con exclusive. And usually in Comic-Con exclusives like that, you don't get the exclusive minifigures. The box is collectible. But that's about it. Comic-Con is separating the sets from the exclusive figs, so the Comic-Con figs are like crazy expensive, but they don't do that with sets on Comic-Con. Sets are usually easy to recreate. So it should be easy to build. It doesn't seem like a complex set at all. If you don't mind not having the box, that is, and the sticker. And it seems like that sticker was available in other places too, in those mini collectible gift with purchase sets from Star Wars. So should be easy to rebuild, honestly. Like, of course you kind of want to have the OG box and everything, but if you don't mind it, you can easily recreate that set. Instructions should be already available places. Bespin was the set I've been waiting for since I got back into it. Cause you know what? Cause that Bespin, like, Lego refused for the longest time to make that scene. I'm not sure what was the deal. They made it finally in the in the Cloud City. Betrayal at Cloud City. But they were just refusing to accept the existence of that scene, and everybody wanted it. And I remember back in Brickvault days when I was talking about Star Wars, we were like, oh, the son and father scene was never really made into Lego. That's kind of weird. I remember that conversations. And yet, you know, this set is so popular because it finally addresses that particular kind of gruesome scene. As Luke is losing his hand pretty much, and no, you know. I mean, that's Vader's no when he's like, but Luke is like more of a Far Cry. Sort of like no. It's a different no in the Star Wars lore. Oops, that was... It's angry! Attack to me! It's an angry set. Did that sound Scottish or Australian? I don't know. Maybe either. Neither. He's angry! Some people got it in Canada. Yeah, that's how people got it early. Figures are the cheap way to get the Cloud City look and the new final duel of Vader. Okay. So even though they're not exclusive figs, they appeared in more expensive sets anyway. Another Lego account, yo! Like that kind of, is that a spoof account or something? How you doing? How are we today? Okay. No, I can't be slower than Matt on building this. I already am, but at least I want to keep my head up. I don't want to go like 3 hours of building this, if people can do it under 2 hours. I think the fastest streamer builder in the community is either Matt or David from Solid Bricks. These guys are just like, even though I was even surprised that David was able to finish the Ninjago City in like 10-hour stream. Like I think we actually streamed it back in Brick Vault, and I think it took 2 days to finish, like 16 hours of building. Like, how the heck? Even though he was able to do it that fast, like maybe I'm a slow builder. I don't know. What country are you from? Originally, I'm Polish, living in California right now as a resident for about 5 years now. Staying for longer. Yeah, I live in California, moved my family here and everything. Oh, we need those. Okay, where's the Did you hear the idea that the Razor Crest isn't the name of the ship, but instead just the type of the ship? I think it's the other way around. Razor Crest is actually a name, but I think because of that copyright issue in Europe, the name of the ship is the just Bounty Hunter transport ship. I don't know, maybe you're right? I did not hear that theory, like the Razor Crest being the type, like X-Wing? That doesn't sound right. But all I know is that in Europe this set will be called the Mandalorian, or the Mandalorian Bounty Hunter transport ship or something like that. Yeah, I'm Polish originally. People still sometimes guess I'm Russian because they think that my accent is Russian, but no, it's Polish. Even though, like, to give some credit, Russian accent is when a Russian person speaks English, it kind of sounds the same, but I think they have a thicker R, and they pronounce things differently. I mean, as a Polish person, as an Eastern European person, I can totally tell a Russian person speaking English, and usually I call it right. But seems like Americans confuse me with Russian a lot. For them, I sound as a Russian person. Which is funny because I know some Russian, and I say, like, they come with me, are you Russian? And I say like, здравствуйте. Что когда? Or like, что делаешь? Which is like, how you doing something? I think in Russian. And they say like, oh, you're Russian. Like, no, I'm Polish. So I mess with them for a second. Yeah, I can read Cyrillic up to this day because I had Russian back in high school. I had Russian classes, language classes. Okay, cool. All the body panels. Здравствуйте means good morning. In Russian, see, like goodbye would be до свидания. До свидания. До свидания, which is like in Polish we would say do widzenia. See you around, see you later. Goodbye would be do widzenia, and in Russian you say до свидания. So it kind of sounds similar, huh? Привет would be hi in Russian. Perfect sticker application. I'm so proud of this one. That was satisfying. Just one go and just snap. Perfect. Perfect. Combo breaker. Okay. Love what you see. Make sure you smash that like and subscribe buttons. That's my bot. Huh. Smash it. It's kind of obnoxious, right? When YouTubers say like, smash that like button. Hit it. Just destroy it. Just. I don't know. Sometimes it's funny, but sometimes it's very over the top. I like some YouTubers who do it, but I know they produce good content, so I know it's kind of a joke because they know their value of their content. That's just good. But sometimes I've seen people producing kind of bad content, and it's just smash that like button. Do it. Ah. Destroy it, kill it with your fire. I don't know. It's like, I just like, can you click the like, please? Can you click it? Can you guys click the like? Okay, cringe is over, and we shall continue building. Where I'm at right now, I just need those. This is, I think, kind of a boring part of the build, because just panels on the side to close off the ship. It kind of opens wide. I like that beat, very cool, very chill. I think I spend a lot of time just searching for bricks. Maybe I should pre-sort bricks more than I'm used to. Maybe that would help with my speed of building. I never sort bricks. Do you guys sort bricks when you build a set? Do you just open the bag and take the time to separate the tiny stuff from the big stuff and just make sure your bags are not together at all? I never take the time to do it. Maybe I should. Maybe that would make my streams faster and easier to follow. Hopefully. I've gotta go because I've got some work tomorrow, but I'll be on the lookout for the next stream. Hey, thank you, another Lego account. I don't think I've seen you before under that name, so whoever you are, thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Yeah, I do streams. There is not really a regular schedule, which is a bummer for me. I honestly would love to have a regular streaming schedule, but with all the like life responsibilities, it's very hard for me to do. So yeah, just subscribe, hit that bell, you know, so you get notifications on where I go live. I usually post on my Twitter, Facebook, and my Discord sometimes, so you can always find information on when I am live or about to go live. Sometimes like today I just schedule like 15 minutes ahead of time, and that's it, short notice. Because like, oh wait, I can stream today, okay, let's go, and I just go. Thumbnail takes 4 minutes, streaming setup takes another 4 minutes. Usually I start fast. I just sort the numbers into their own piles. Yeah, so I do the same, but I don't sort like bricks by size or anything. A lot of people do that, I think. They just sort by size so it's easier to spot on the table, maybe? You color sort. Snap! Am I the only guy not sorting a Lego set when I build it? Jeez. I feel so back, so like behind you guys. I should I've been in this for a few years now. I should start sorting, man, maybe. And I think this is the biggest grief, by the way, people had with this set, that Han Solo is not that cool mold that we had before, or even a new mold for that matter. Because Solo was either in a brick print, it's a sticker this time, not a print, or the coolest version of Solo was that special carbonite block mold, right? Like in the UCS Slave 1, for example. And now this set goes the cheapest possible way, which is just a 1x2 wall brick with stickers on it, and that's about it. So people were, I think, upset about this, that they went the cheapest possible way about that carbonite Han Solo. I mean, why am I saying Han Solo? It's not, Mike, it's not Slave 1. It's not Han Solo, it's that guy who's Mando like hunting in the first episode of the first season. That's the guy. I don't remember. Why am I saying Han Solo? I'm comparing that he's also using carbonite, because I think that's the bounty hunter feature in general. Oh wow, I messed up big time. I did not pin. I mean, I can fix it right now. I was like, why is this canted? I just completely and utterly on purpose not pin. Oh wow. The main bolts holding. And this was wrong this entire time. Come on, pin. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Okay. I was like, this doesn't look right. Now it's correct. Oh boy. Okay, but anyway, like going back to that carbonite talk, they should have made a new mold or something. I know it's not Han Solo, it's just some random guy, but I guess they were saving cost because a mold would cost, right? So this set would probably be more expensive than it is. Okay, this sticker was pretty good as well. Alright, we got a bunch of panels. Sometimes I go to the extra mile of sorting all the parts into each step. Do not sort. Oh, one person doesn't sort. Okay, thank you, Red Pink. Okay. I see you guys, you're sorting. Man, so I'm in the minority here. Okay. Good to know. I mean, it's a learning experience. I guess sorting is the way to go, I guess. That's the feat of the LEGO community, I guess. I should adjust myself, and maybe I don't know, maybe I'm missing out on much more enjoyable experience of building when it's sorted, maybe. I mean, I built a few mocks in my lifetime, so yeah, we always sorted because we knew how crazy it is of building not a sorted mock. But I never thought about this way about sets. I think I should. I think just by sorting by shape and size, I would be okay. Not by color though. By shape and size. Like plates, tiles, bricks, small things. Expensive sets with stickers are disappointing, yeah. Yeah, maybe one day we're gonna live in a world sticker free. Imagine this. Sticker-free Lego world. Everybody's happy. Mass hysteria. Dogs and cats living together. No stickers on Lego. Huh? See the reference? Ah, what a beautiful world that would be. Everything would be in harmony with no stickers. Okay, that's pretty cool. Ooh, I like the shaping here. That's the back trap. Did you guys catch the reference from Ghostbusters? I love that quote. Alright, speeding up things. I think I'm feeling good about this. Hopefully we can sort of finish soon. But yeah, good set so far, I gotta say. I gotta give it to them. I think somebody asked me in the beginning that does it feel underwhelming or anything. So far I like the build, honestly. I think it delivers. I was kind of afraid that it has a lot of empty space in the inside, in the kind of a cargo bay. But maybe it's not gonna be as big of a problem, you know? Maybe this set has the right balance between quality and play value and just the looks and price. Maybe it actually does. So maybe my fear was unfounded. I still have the Temple of Erjitsu sealed. I can bring myself to open it now. Don't! This set is... How collectible this is right now. It's a great set though, huh? Kinda tempting, huh? I know. I don't have any like older sort of legendary sets really from past my Dark Age days or anything like that. I mean, the Temple of Erjitsu was on the shelves when I was working in the Lego store anyway, so it's not that old of a set. But I think the proudest set of me to have as a sealed set is the Falcon, and I have the Hogwarts Castle as well, for example. I have the Disney Castle in a box. I don't know why I keep them, like I'm not a reseller mostly at all. It's nice to have them, I guess. Whenever I need extra money, I would sell them, but for now it's just this feeling that I have those iconic sets in the boxes, and if I ever feel that sudden urge to build something epic when my kids grow up maybe, then you know that is gonna have some epic set in the closet waiting for them. Maybe that's the reason I have them. I think that holds more value to me than just making a few bucks of this. Am I going to get the advent calendar? Maybe the Star Wars one for the figs, but not the other ones probably. I'd never utilized the tradition of the advent calendar with my kids, honestly, before. I kind of thinking about this year because, you know, with all the pandemic and everything, you kind of need like those small little things that your kids will enjoy. So maybe I should utilize the advent calendar tradition of opening one thing at a time. But I would be bad at this because I would buy the set, just open it and review. And that's not the whole premise of a calendar, honestly. So yeah, possibly we'll get the Star Wars one. Okay. Yeah, Star Wars is kind of the only one worth getting. I know. That's why I like City, whatever, Friends, whatever. Harry Potter. Okay, that's the second one I might get. But actually, does Harry Potter has something really unique? Harry is exclusive, I think. But the Star Wars one does have some extra things for the upcoming Star Wars Skywalker Saga game. I think you can unlock things with the calendar if you have it. And on top of things, yeah, you get the Poe and I think Vader in Christmas sweaters, so that's the reason to get it, obviously. Yep. Did I break something? No? Okay, all good, thank you. Alrighty. It's kind of cool the way it... Alright. Jeez, sorry. I wasn't fully snapped in. Okay. Alrighty, so it's pretty satisfying once you add those panels and they just close off the ship. It's kind of cool. The snap is very satisfying. I gotta give it that. Nice suit sets, thanks, yeah. Because I think when I work at the Lego store, I utilize my discount quite a bit, mostly for that, to get those sets on a good value. Employee discount was a kind of a cool feat, really. So yeah, I was lucky enough to work in the Lego store when those sets were like in their prominent age on the shelf, so I was able to get them. So yeah, that's kind of like a little memory, kind of like a time capsule from my time as a Lego store employee. I miss those days. Those were fun. I still like, that's the store I live next by. So today even I went to get the Razor Crest, and my friends work there, and we always have a chat. And I always tell them how much I miss this place. The only reason I quit was just time restraints. That's all it was. Not like I loved the job. It was super fun. But I had to find more time for other things. So it was like a part-time little side income, and I mostly kept it for my perk of getting discounted sets. But I needed time elsewhere, so I still miss that place. If you guys can get like an entry-level job in a Lego store, go for it. It's so much fun. Gotta go. See ya. Hey Andy, thanks for coming. Appreciate your time here. Oh, you work at Lego too? Just bought a ton of sets, save them for when I have room. Same thing, kind of. Like, I bought them like, yeah, with that main premise in mind, saying like, oh, I'm gonna build it once. I mean, most of my time in Lego store, I also worked at the Lego store, and I was at the Brick Vault at the same time. So I had my main job at Brick Vault, and Lego store was my side job. So I would finish work in the studio for videos for you guys, and go to the Lego store and take an evening shift, for example. So all the sets I bought in that period of time, I never had the urge to build them, because everything I needed to fix my Lego affliction was at my day job at Brick Vault, because we would get sets early, Lego would send us stuff that I would see in the Lego store like 2 weeks later. So I had all my nerdy Lego needs fulfilled by Brick Vault job. So anything I was buying at the Lego store was just like a pure pleasure of owning it for the long period of time, and that's it. So I never bought big sets at the Lego store to buy them right away, because everything I usually had hands-on at Brick Vault. So that was pretty cool time, because I did not feel the urge to buy Lego as much, but when I bought it, I knew I'm buying to keep it. I'm not buying to build it. That job was just so much fun, because I had everything. Any set I wanted to check out was always, I usually reviewed them, and so I had a lot of close contact with every single set I ever wanted. So that makes you feel less of an urge to buy it, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, probably the best part of the job. Nice surprise, I woke up, still stream is live, good morning. Typowy Majki, cześć, witam, jak tam? W Polsce która jest godzina? Super rano chyba. Polish viewer, thank you. Co tam u was? W Polsce? Super early in Poland right now, right? Wcześnie rano. Okay, the guns are cool actually. Very nice. Wait, why do I have this? Okay, gotta find out soon. I have a bunch of 1x1s that are not supposed to be here. Okay, I missed a few bricks. Whoopsie! Okay. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Don't worry. No worries. We got this. Very cool. Satisfying. Okay, awesome. Alright, so what did I miss? What did I miss? Bunch of 1x1s at 1x2 even so. Holy moly. Okay, what did I miss? Tell me. Backtracking for days. Not here for sure. I think I just missed. We'll see. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find you. No. Oh, so, okay. So, what did I do? Oh my! I put both stickers on one carbonite. Okay, I'm so dumb. There's two bounties. I made them into one chunk. Alrighty, I gotta remove the sticker now. I don't wanna damage it. Gotta go somewhere. Cheers. Hey, thanks for coming, Whiskey. Appreciate it. Okay, we gotta... I don't wanna damage the sticker, please. Okay, that's a good start. Because when you do it with your nail, you will damage the sticker. And if you do it with your knife, you won't damage the corner most of the time. So that's the whole reason. Okay, and now I gotta find the 1x1s where I missed them. Okay, so we have actually two bounties. Alright. I got you. Okay, let's backtrack for the 1x1s. Where did I miss the 1x1? Probably some simple steps somewhere. Oh boy, I'm just tired, guys. I think that's the whole shtick to it. It's been a long day. I enjoyed this set a bit, but I'm just tired. That's all it is. My brain is not fully functioning. Oh. Okay. So this is where it was. Oh, good. There was a big honking gap in here, and I just noticed that I just did not place them right in the right way here. I mean, I just forgot the gap. Mind the gap. 7 a.m. in Poland. Okay, so we can wake up. Are you coming? Are you still going to school? You guys, are schools open in Poland? I think schools are open in Poland, right? In California, everything is... Everything is shut down. I mean, it's online learning only. Okay, all good. I think we got the gaps taken care of. Things are just falling off. Okay. Woo! Okay, go back to your first class chamber, please. Thank you. Okay. And... Okay. I shall call this one completed. This bag, that is. No mistakes after this one. My brain never works anymore. Yeah. I don't know. It's 10 p.m. I woke up like 7:30 today. So yeah, it's been a long day. I just want to close it off with getting this done so I can have a fresh mind tomorrow. To review this set and just make a video for you guys. That's when I want to finish it today. I don't want to split it or anything. Just want to get it done. I got this get stuff done mindset no matter how tired I am. I know, Matt was building this set fresh in the day, so he was much more responsive to... See, he wasn't tired. That's all it is. Haha! I know the secret. You just gotta build when you're not tired. We have 12 people watching. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate you very, very much. I used to have this little counter on the screen, but it doesn't work anymore. I don't know why. Anyhow. And we have 380 clicks on the stream, so really pretty higher than my most streams, which is nice. Thank you. Seems like more people got notifications today, which makes me happy. Of course, as much as I would love to have thousands of views, I'm not there yet. Enjoying the process, if you will. We got the... What's his name? I don't remember. Grief Karaga. I think he has Finn's hair mold. Where's your... Where's your hair, dude? There it is. Whew. Oh boy, it's a long day. Just gonna move it towards the center so you guys actually can see what I'm doing. It is growing to be a big ship. I think the last bug would be the engines. I'll move this here. We're building the upper stage of the craft. Upside down. Oh, come on, get in there. Okay. I'll get my music a bit louder. Like for me, that is. Oh, whoa, my kids are not sleeping yet? What? I thought they were asleep. It's gonna be the escape pod, right? This whole area on the top, sort of like an escape pod thingy of sorts, I think. It's still kind of leaning towards the back. I hope they're gonna be more. It's gonna be more balance where I add the engines, because right now it's kind of. Oh, maybe not so much as I thought. It's still pretty stable. Still pretty stable set. Oh, we have people leaving, only 7 people joining. That's fine. Thank you guys so much for hanging around. Appreciate it. It's kind of getting late, so I get that. It's getting late. People need their sleep. I'm sleepy too. But that's the whole shtick of streaming late at night. Believe me, I'm tired as well. Okay, that's kind of cool. Pretty neat canopy. And now building the actual canopy. Hey, we have more people joining. They're like 7 and 9. Thank you so much for joining, whoever's joining right now. Appreciate it. Enjoy! Welcome to the LEGO stream. We're about to finish the Razor Crest Mandalorian set number 75292. Just got it today. Came out today, if you're wondering. From the Mandalorian show. I do have the brick heads as well, so very much a Mandalorian fan over here. We got the Baby Yoda, little fig. He's gonna hang out on the rear of the ship, why not? Do I ever plan on doing custom sets again? I was never into that game, honestly. Like, I was part of Brick Vault, but I wasn't the one doing any mocks. I was just building mocks for them sometimes, but no, I was never a mock builder, to be honest with you. I'm not into that kind of... I like LEGO as a product, so I don't think I'm ever gonna get into that game of custom sets. I don't think I'm a good builder. I just love the community of mod builders and what people are doing. It's fantastic. I'm gonna stick to making videos and editing. That's what I do the best. I love doing videos about mocks. That's why I'm kind of part of Beyond the Brick as well, because going to conventions and seeing all the cool stuff that people are doing that are much more talented than me, that is what I really enjoy. Oh, okay, so canopy is like lightly snapped in. You can remove it easily with that little hook. Kinda cool. Great shaping. I love the front actually. Like, wow, this looks solid. I like just the canopy shape here. Like, it's pretty solid looking. I don't know. I wasn't expecting that look of that good of a look. Well, there you go. So, color me surprised. I think when it all comes together, this set will really shine as something truly amazing. Whoop. That wasn't planned. Things are slipping from my hands. Getting sleepy here. Yeah, I really enjoyed the mock community. I loved doing that research videos back in the day when I was showing best mocks of the week or things like that. Kinda wanna get back to it. I keep saying this to myself, but sometimes just editing those videos is very, very hard and time consuming. Maybe one day when I get back to being a full-time video maker. Hey, Evergreen, welcome to the chat. Good evening, y'all. Good evening. Thanks for joining. It's a good evening when you build a Lego set, right? Am I right? Yeah, it's California, 10 p.m. Oh my, I gotta speed things up and kind of start wrapping things up here. But yeah, I'm already slower than Am I doing 3 hours really? Like, why am I so slow? Matt, what is your secret? How did you build this in under 2 hours? Okay, I mean, I'm just slow, let's be honest here. I don't know, streams slow me so much. I don't know, streams slow me down so damn much. I don't know what is the case here, but I feel so slow on streams. I don't know why. I just enjoy talking to you guys, and when I talk, I feel like I'm so much slower in building. I swear, like when I build a set alone and I really want to finish it, I can go probably twice as fast. I don't know what is the case here. Absolutely. I want to have that power, that superpower, when you can engage with the stream, build fast, finish. Like honestly, like Matt blew me away today. He streamed for 2 hours, finished this guy in like 2 hours, and 2 hours later a review shows up from him, same day. He finished everything in like 4 hours. Dude, I don't know what you had for breakfast, but can I have some? Have you heard of On the Brick? He reviews custom sets on his channel. No, there's a lot of I did not hear about him. There's a lot of content creators in LEGO community that I probably did not hear about, and probably they're producing fantastic content, but I don't know. It's sometimes hard to discover new talents, so maybe I should check him out. I subscribe to a lot of smaller channels in the community, but I feel there's so many other channels out there that I did not discover yet. It's cool to know, but I wish I knew more about more awesome creators. Okay, that is the escape pod. Must be. That must be the escape pod. Yeah, you can pop it open. Alrighty then. Is that the last bit? Okay, so this escape pod just goes just like this. Oh, that's kind of cool. How it sits flush with the rest of the ship. Nice, I like it. Okay, so that will be the main hull, the main body. And I think the last bag we have would be the engines. And they are left and right, so no double building. Okay, this bag is big because 2 engines. Come on, okay. Let's just push through. Let's just push through it. Whew. Checking my stream quality, but yeah, all good. We got no dropped frames today. Pretty amazing. For California internet, it's a pretty good feat. I pay way too much for way too low of an internet. Now might be a good time to say I've been watching this whole time. Yeah, it's been what, 3 hours, 2 hours 45 minutes on the brick. So that's the guy. Okay, sure, I'm gonna check out your channel after I finish. I love people who are lurking all day and they just like, hey, by the way, I just want to say hi. I've been watching since you began, but never commented. I mean, I don't bash on you. Absolutely not. No. I do the same thing. Don't worry. I do the exact same thing. I join my favorite. I join friends' streams even so. I join, I don't know, Brian's stream. We know each other in real life. He's a good friend. And I would watch his stream without saying a word many times over. Because usually I'm busy working on something on my own. And I just watch him so I can listen to whatever, you know, the chat is going about and whatever. and just to give him numbers, basically to give him, you know, a click, if you will. So it's funny how many people just do that, just lurk in the stream and never say a word. You're exactly like me. You're exactly like me. I do exact same thing, and that's the biggest sticker of the set. Ooh, I think that's gonna be a good application at first try. Ooh, that's like perfect. That is like perfect application. So satisfying. Your streams are chill, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I'm a chill person, so I'm not trying to be anybody else. Probably doesn't get me very popular, but I wish I had some talent of Dr. Disrespect on how he's approaching his streams with this a lot of entertainment, but hey, it's a LEGO stream, and usually I'm streaming in the evenings when I'm pretty tired, so probably not much of an energy volcano here, but overall, yeah, it's mostly, I focus on music and hanging out and the sound of bricks. This is my way to unwind, honestly. This is my way to just shudder the day off my shoulders, you know. A LEGO set is a good way for me to relax, and I hope when I'm streaming you feel the same way. So if you had a long day or maybe you're beginning your day, I just want to provide this cozy atmosphere here that we just hang out, talk LEGO whenever you want, and yeah, that's what I'm trying to convey for my streams. I hope you guys feel it, and I hope I can help you relax. Thank you. Yeah, I was speeding through that bag. I should have sped through the entire thing, honestly. Maybe that's the secret of building fast. But that bag was easy, honestly. That other bag was easy. Honestly, like, this is the last stretch. I want to finish the set because I'm seeing the potential, like, how awesome it's gonna look like with the engines. So I want to get there already, and I think that makes me build faster. That's the whole thing. You guys have this feeling sometimes when you are on the last stretch and you see this set almost there and you just want to go push through it. I've actually had a lot of people ask me if I'll stream. Any advice? I don't know how. Probably, I mean, you create videos, so you know your stuff. But I just posted a video about how I set up my YouTube studio here in the bedroom, and that kind of touches on the streaming because every gear that you see here on the stream, every piece of gear you see right now, I use for videos. So it's kind of checks out if you want to follow my gear trail. Any advice? I would say invest in quality gear that will allow you consistent streaming. Like, I use Elgato cam links to get my cameras rolling on the stream, for example, so that's from the gear side of things. But if you want to stream LEGO, you gotta approach it with the fact that it's not the most popular streaming content you can find on YouTube or Twitch, whatever. So you gotta, probably with a few exceptions like MNR, those streams are not very big usually. And you gotta find a way to enjoy it yourself. Like, sometimes I spend a lot of time on the streams and it feels like I'm wasting the time, but I really don't. I just know my way to relax and be present for my audience. So when it comes to just being on the stream, I think you have to try to find a balance for you to enjoy the stream and not feel overwhelmed. And at the same time engage with the chat and make sure your audience knows that you are for them and you are answering actively questions and you're not ignoring them. I've seen so many people on Twitch doing this mistake of growing big and then completely disconnecting from the chat because they get so many donations anyway, for example, and so many chat messages. But sometimes, like, I think Ninja is kind of like the culprit of that. I recently saw his streams and he's so disconnected from his audience, he doesn't even engage with the chat anymore. And if you're a streamer, I think you kind of have this premise that the chat is there for you and you are for them. So definitely try to find a balance of you enjoying your time on the stream, on the camera, in the studio, and at the same time feel comfortable about it. You don't have to talk all the time, for example, but also make sure that your chat knows they are appreciated and that they spend their time with you, kind of. They're sharing their time with you. So be acknowledgeable of that, you know, like be present, but don't overwhelm yourself, if you will, if you know what I mean. That's what I learned from like some few streams. Sometimes I feel tired for the stream, but I still hear and I still engage with people a lot. So I hope you guys feel this way. You know, my streams are not big, so, you know, I'm getting like 10, 20, 30 viewers. It's slowly growing, hopefully, because I see new faces coming over and saying hi and staying over. So this is nice. It means that people are coming to my channel and enjoy my approach to streaming or just being me on this channel. And I think that's the most important thing. You have to enjoy it first, and then you will see if you like it or not, right? But make sure you enjoy it first. I wouldn't stream so much if I was forcing myself to do it. If I feel like I'm forcing myself to stream, I don't stream. That's why I don't have a schedule, because having a schedule would be probably more productive for me to bring people in. But it will be also stressful, because there are days where I just don't feel it at all. Like, I'm sorry, like I'm a human being. I don't feel it like sharing or talking or whatever. There are days like this, right? So it's easy for me when I stream. I know I wanna stream. When there's like an exciting set like this, I know I wanna stream. So it feels better to come online with that mindset that you can be tired. You may have had a worse day than usual, right? But you know you wanna talk to people. You wanna share with your friends. You wanna show up. You wanna be for them. You know. So good mindset is important. Must be a hard balance to keep. Yeah, sometimes. Wait, what's happening here? Oh, that is interesting. Okay, there is no studs under, so okay, whatever. Yeah, I do struggle with keeping the balance. I gotta say, like, it's not a something I can hide from you or anything. Yeah, keeping the balance is sometimes hard. It is. I won't lie to you. But you know, it's also having a good skill to have is to keep going and not give up, right? So it's definitely something I'm learning as I go. I think I'm becoming a stronger person over time when I can overcome those like motivation dips or anxiety problems, you know. I can mostly overcome them, which is nice, and I learned it as I go. Yeah. I'm a really quiet person in real life. I'm too, dude. I'm an introvert. Honestly, I am. Like, probably I talk more to the camera than I talk to people. Believe me or not. I have a very few friends. I don't like big parties, for example. I'm not like a facing forward front person on public speaking, for example. I can. I'm not afraid of public speaking. I'm pretty confident with the camera. That's one thing that really helped me a lot from being an introvert. But you know, there are things that yeah, like I don't like large gatherings and things like that, for example. So look at me, I'm a quiet person, but you know what helped me get here with streaming and making a YouTube channel? Practice, like really. Kind of like the deep water I was thrown into was Brick Vault, because it was kind of like, okay, you kind of have to be on the camera. And I was like, oh snap. Well, I had to learn fast, to say the least. So practice, like talk to the camera, talk to the mirror. Think of it as a camera is not a camera, but camera is like a friend you have, and you just vent to the friend. And just don't think of the lens, or don't think of that device that's recording you or makes you stream. It's somebody you know, one person even so. Don't think there's like 100 people there behind that camera, like you guys. It's like one person you're talking to. So it's really and then practice that over and over and over again, and then you will see that you become just less scared to be on the camera, less anxious, easier to convey the message to your audience. It does take just a lot of practice, like everything in life, right? But yeah, it took me about probably a year to never think about turning the camera on again. Like, I don't have that fear when I sit to record a video. I don't have a fear like, oh, what they will think, like I don't know what to say. My biggest fear is like if I capture all the information I want to convey in that recording, and maybe just a recording I was planning for 2 hours will take like 4 hours, I don't know. So that's my biggest fear, but I never have a fear of talking to you guys. I just have a fear that what I'm talking about will not be valuable enough. That's my biggest fear. So it takes practice. It takes a lot of practice. So if you're asking about advice on how to begin, practice. Like record yourself, make a few vlogs. Even if you're never gonna publish it, just record yourself and try to edit your own footage. Try to see your own face on the computer. That is something that sometimes is shocking when you are... That was shocking for me. When I first saw my first time ever appearing on the camera and I had to edit that, I was like, oh, so cringe. Oh, jeez. And same goes for vlogging. When I made my first vlog, I was like, oh my god, people really do this? That's so... oh, jeez. I still don't like looking at myself on the edit, but you get... With practice, with enough practice, you just get to the point where you don't care, honestly. And then you become better at this, and yeah, just honestly, practice is the best answer. Mike, great BTS studio video. Thank you, Danny. Appreciate it. It was sort of like a BTS I promised for a while, but I would not call it a behind the scenes. I would call it like a guide, informative video. My main premise of making this video was like to show you guys how I operate, but also to honestly to like bring other people from outside the LEGO community to this channel. Like, so I think that's a topic that will be searched and watched maybe by people who are not into LEGO and just make YouTube videos. I want to make this like a part of a sort of like, as you call it, evergreen content. You can click on it from a year from now and you don't have to be a LEGO person and you will still find it helpful, I hope. Yeah, so thank you. Fully believe you in the same way. Yeah. So if I can do it, you can do it too. I'm like the quietest dude. Like back in school, I was the most chill, the most quiet dude out there. I was probably very boring too. So if a guy like me can make a YouTube channel, you can too. I'm the best example. Do you like Baby Yoda design? Yes, I do. Because he's just has this baby body, but the head mold is a little squishy. It's a bit rubbery and super detailed at the same time. I gotta build this 7 times? That will be 14 for 2 engines. Oh my, oh my. That is a lot. Okay. Gotta build these small things like 7 times. Oh, great. I'm definitely more likely to watch a chill streamer than one who's super outgoing. I don't want to feel bombarded. That's why Mike streams are the best. Ah, Sadie, that's like the best thing I heard today. Thank you. That is so nice to hear. Yeah, I'm not trying to be someone who I'm not. You know, probably you guys would catch very fast if I tried to push myself to be like a very outgoing, exploding, super obnoxious and, you know, powerful streamer. I would probably exhaust myself within like a week if I tried that personality. I watched, for example, I watch Dr. Disrespect a lot, right? He's a great gaming streamer, very entertaining. He has his brand down to the point. He provides a lot of energy, but you can tell that is exactly his personality. He's a very outgoing dude. He's a very like work ethic driven, quality driven producer who knows how over the top he is, and he's fine with that because he enjoys it. I'm not that way. I don't think I could. Like, if I try to play someone else and be like, what's up guys, yo, I can't even fake that. Like, I don't know. It would be very, very hard for me to fake and keep going. Like, you guys probably could catch the wind of me being fake very, very fast. And that's not something that makes a YouTuber. Like, you gotta be yourself first. And people kept telling me, I had opinions saying that, oh, you should do something controversial, or you should like do something cool, or whatever. And like, dude, like, I don't wanna, I don't wanna. So, yeah. Maybe it won't make me grow as fast, but that's who I am, you know. Polish people cannot be fake. That, Piotr. Exactly, dokładnie. I think it's, I don't know, is that... I don't wanna bash on Americans or anything, but I think that this culture of being very like loud and confident and very outgoing, I found this culture the most in America, because when I moved here 5 years ago, I wasn't aware of that group of people who are very outgoing, very outspoken, very easy going, approaching you, like small talks, all that stuff. I never seen that in Poland. Honestly, like I never seen that type of personality in Poland. And in the US, it's everywhere, especially in California. People of California are very, of course, friendly in most ways, but outgoing and open and loud in a way that I couldn't even believe sometimes as an introvert, from Poland, like a very quiet country, honestly. So it did strike me, honestly, when I came here, of how things are here. Like, people are just like very loud and don't care what you think about them. I'm not a high energy person, and the streams like this exactly what I like. So yeah, there are people like us, right? And there are people like Dr. Disrespect, and everybody lives in harmony, sort of. And maybe I watch Doc, maybe I enjoy him because he's super fun to watch, entertaining, but he's also seems to be very intelligent. And when the right moment strikes, he can stop for a second and talk to the chat and share something about his life. And it's just feels like the guy is genuine, you know? He had this like episode back in the day when he admitted to like some family problems of his fault. And even though he was this powerhouse of a streamer, he admitted of his wrongness and took a hiatus. And even though you might have bashed him for his actions, he was able to own it and you know, apologize and do everything right, even though he made a mistake. So that kind of was nice to see. So people like him can also be pretty cool to watch, right? And they're not like in your face all the time. So that's why I like him, for example. We live by being true to sometimes, at times people don't like the truth. Yeah, I think that's kind of the thing of a Polish person. Like, I don't know. I think over the years we just learned to like spot liars very fast. Don't you think? And I think a Polish person usually is very honest with you. Of course, every person can be like a scam artist. Oh, that's a so satisfying application, actually. Another one. But yeah, a Polish person most of the time is very genuine and very honest. To be frank with you, I met a lot of fake people in the US. Not like maybe just personally or just like by seeing social media here in the US. But I've never been, I've never seen such amounts of being fake in Poland, for example. Okay. Low tolerance for BS. Yes, same here, bro. Same here. I can spot BS from miles away, probably. I can smell it. Which I love you guys, by the way, because my audience is, you guys are fantastic. I mean, LEGO community is just the best, honestly. At least from my experience, I think there's little to no BS in our community. Most of the time. There are some, like, you know, bendings of the rule in general, but overall, I think you guys who are on my channel here, the Cool Factor, and just LEGO community in general, we are pretty dope people. Like, a person who loves LEGO cannot be a bad person. Come on, let's be real. Right? A bad person cannot be a LEGO fan. Come on. Let's be honest. How are you a hateful person and love LEGO at the same time? How is that a thing? Do you feel like you always need to be talking? No, not really. I used to feel that way. That's a great question, actually. Yes, I mean, I used to feel that way when I started streaming. I felt like I have to be entertaining all the time. I have to be talkative all the time. If chat is silent, I have to talk. Find a topic, quick. Awkward silence, kill it. I used to feel that way, honestly. When I began streaming under Brickvault banner, when I was sometimes alone on the stream, I felt I have to talk all the time. But I lost that. Over the time, as I gained experience, I said it is not that important. See O'Connor, you're still here, dude? What? What? Go to bed! Go, now, shoo. Dude, it's like early morning. Go to bed, see O'Connor. I love you, but go to bed. Enjoy. Have a good night. Have a good day's sleep at this point. Coming back to the topic. No, you don't have to talk all the time. No. I like talking sometimes. I mean, I think I'm talking again the most on the streams, honestly. And sometimes I feel that I'm talking about too much in the videos. That tour video you guys saw today, that my studio tour video, original cut was 27 minutes. I was blabbering about my stuff for 27 minutes. And all of these were good takes. I cut down about 13 or 14 minutes of me talking about lights and microphones and cameras. So what you saw on that video was about an hour of cutting it down to that 16-minute format. And I felt still it was too long. So yeah, I can talk a lot, but I mean, you don't have to talk on the stream. Like, sometimes I do enjoy the moments of silence when I can just build, because the chat is like went to sleep or people are silent. That's okay. Imagine if you feel that stream is bad or like you didn't deliver, there's always another stream. That's one thing. And people tune in for LEGO streams to just chill and just chat sometimes in between them, or just listen to the bricks on the table and just see the build, or just listen to the music. There are a lot of quiet streamers out there. I think there are successful LEGO channels that are quiet, or just don't talk as much. I think Brixie is one example. He's a really cool YouTuber LEGO, but he seems like a very quiet person. And even though he makes a lot of good content, I tune in for his streams, and he just has like one camera and one on the table, and a lot of the times he answers the chat, but he's very quiet. His streams are very sometimes he doesn't even play music, so it's very quiet stream, and I still enjoy it. So no, you don't have to talk all the time. You don't have to be me that talks all the time, because I'm not talking all the time. I can talk for ages, especially to the camera. But it's not unnecessary. So don't be afraid if you feel like there is silence on the stream. Just ignore it and just do your thing. Bakachia. I know, dude. Okay, I gotta finish. You gotta finish. I was hoping to be under 3 hours. We are at 3 hours 11 minutes. That's... I enjoyed this too much talking to you, but I'm wasting time at this point. I should go to sleep. I should just finish and just call it a day. Oh my goodness. This set should not be taking 3 hours to build. What am I doing? Why are you still watching? Ah! What is this place? People just waste time on the guy whittling Lego. Okay. I mean, I do appreciate you very much, so please don't go. We're gonna be finishing in about 5 minutes probably. I'm just speeding up this the last engine. Last engine. It's the last bit of the build. It's been a good ride. I like this set quite a bit. It's been satisfying overall to finish. If I can ask one more question, how did you get the background for your stream? I like the chat and banners on top. I know a lot about video editing, but I'm about streaming. Answer to this, my friend, is Streamlabs OBS. That's OBS or Streamlabs OBS. OBS is the OG software for streaming. Streamlabs OBS is a newer version made by a company called Streamlabs, who makes like cool little pop-up alerts for streamers. Like you see somebody donates to me, there's like a little boop donation. So they do that, but they also provided their skin for the OBS softwares. I use Streamlabs OBS, so I can do, you know, I can do all those cool things, set up the cameras. Streamlabs OBS is like editing software for streamers, so you can add all the graphics, media, animations, music, background, frames, PNG files, everything in it. It's like a Photoshop for streaming, honestly. Like you can do it live and do all these things. So just look it up. I learned this all myself. I started streaming back in the day when Brickvolt was like, we gotta stream. Like actually Brickvolt was one of the first channels that started Lego streaming. We kind of started the trend, I believe, and I'm not joking. Honestly, we were one of the first channels to stream Lego often during the week, and I was tasked with getting it done. So they told me, okay, we gotta stream, do it. So I learned what OBS is. It's Open Broadcaster Software. That's the name of the program. There's tons of tutorials on YouTube. It's easy to use when you get to it. It seems like overwhelming when you start, but as you say, you are an editor, you're gonna get to it really fast. Like for me as an editor, I was able to learn it quite fast, and then comes the knowledge about streaming setup, camera settings, frame rate, bit rate, all those things. But you probably know that already because you're an editor. So you will be feeling at home when you finally get down and download OBS. Try it today, download OBS. I also use it for screen recording, for example. It's a very powerful piece of software, very I would say easy to use once you kind of get a bit into it, like just a bit, you know. Hey Arkadiusz, cześć, witaj. Just seen a review of this set. It's amazing how they built the interior and made it usable. Yeah, I know, I'm just finishing this one up. I witam na streamie, Polaku, mój drogi rodaku. Chyba się nie widziałem wcześniej, ale nie jestem pewien. Polish viewer from Poland tuning in because right now it's morning in Poland. Oh, you're my pleasure on the brick. As always. I'm gonna check out your channel after I finish this. Or shoot me a Twitter message or something so I don't forget. You can see my Twitter handle. Like, you see at the top, the bar on the top, all my social medias. No witam. Właśnie kończę, że tak powiem, bo już jest późno, już sobie w Kalifornii jestem i już prawie 11 w nocy, więc zamierzam skończyć i już sobie dać spokój na dzisiaj. Yeah, really, like, it's easy to learn on your own streaming. Just start with OBS and you're gonna get there. I learned everything from YouTube, honestly, everything. It's just easy to use overall. There's some learning curve, of course, but you seem to be familiar with how things work on YouTube. Oops. Oops. Oh, this way. Wait. This way, okay. Cool. I like the design of those engines, honestly. Alright, the final stretch, and now I gotta build the 7 times those little things. But hey, we're almost there. Oh, the build is great, dude. Fajnie się to buduje, powiem ci. Tak odpowiem ci po polsku, bo mało nas ludzi ogląda. I'm gonna answer in Polish to my friend here, Arkadiusz. So you guys know. Fajnie się to buduje, powiem ci, że jestem pod pozytywnym wrażeniem. Jak to wszystko się do kupy składa. Ogólnie dobry zestaw, no to był taki mój zestaw, na który czekałem od jakiegoś czasu. No i w końcu jak go zdobyłem, no to jest czym się jarać, muszę przyznać, że się obronił. Easy, yeah, it's fun. I just talked to him about like how cool it was to build. I would say it's a pretty enjoyable set to build. It delivered as my I pre-ordered the set, you know, so I knew I wanted it really bad. And the hype I think the hype met the expectations overall. Was quite a feat to build. Wait, do I do it here on this side? Oh, this side, oh my god. I was like, what am I doing? Okay, and those little things, whatever these are. I'm not sure why the message was hidden by YouTube, but I just unhidden it. I would certainly appreciate if you checked out my channel. Not very good with Twitter, but I'm working on it. Okay, yeah, I think every time YouTube captures somebody trying to promote themselves, I think they kind of hide the message. I don't have those settings on. I don't know why. You don't mention any links or anything, you just mention your channel. I think that's like YouTube doesn't like that for some reason. But yeah, I shall. You can DM me on Instagram too, like shoot me a DM, and because what's gonna happen, probably I'm gonna finish the stream, I'm gonna zone off, forget about all I did tonight, and then I'm gonna forget to check out your channel. That's usually what happens. So if you can shoot me a DM somewhere, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook even so, I'm gonna at least have a piece of your memory that you were on the stream and I should look up your videos. So please do that, if I may ask. I'm terrible at remembering things most of the time. Just a heads up. Okay, I'm getting, my back is really getting tired. Like I've been sitting for the last 3 hours non-stop. That's something, don't do it, kids. Take a break. Instagram I can do, there you go. My IG handle is also there, @cool.factor. It's on the screen at the top. Or in the description below. I miss talking in Polish. Oh, you live in the UK, I see. So we can kind of converse in English. Do you use Polish often? Because I use Polish every day, because with my wife and kids, you know, just Polish speaking family, of course. But yeah, actually that feeling of speaking Polish on a stream, it's something I miss a lot. So sometimes it's nice to see a Polish viewer and just engage in Polish a bit. Certainly I don't want to forget my language, of course, even though I'm probably gonna live in the US for a long time. Not sure if forever, but yeah. Oh yeah, my Instagram is right at the top. All the social medias are up the top. You guys can see them. Thank you for following, by the way, I appreciate it. Slowly growing my Instagram. I think I'm at like 400 something followers. Nice. Post stuff. Sometimes you will see Teslas on my Instagram. I love Tesla. We speak Polish at home, but mostly use English. Yeah, ever since I moved to the US, I use English everywhere but home. Because of work and even on the channel, right? And even before I moved to the US, I was working in a company as an international technical advisor. So all my clients and contacts were English speaker. So even though I was working from a Warsaw office for that company, I was using English long before I moved to the US. So yeah. Oh no! I think I forgot one structural point. Can I fix it? It's bolted in place now? No. No, wait. Did I miss the one on the other side? I'm gonna check it out later. Because I have one of these left, and I think I might have missed one of those structure points. But I'm gonna check it out after I'm done. Later on. Okay! So, dudes and dudettes, if there is any lady watching, there you go. Razor Crest, everyone. Oh my, it looks awesome. It looks really, really good. There we go. Just so we can get the Mando and the baby, we can get the pods and everything. Okay. All the, oh, that's a lot of sets. All right. So the manual was like what, 45 pages. Okie dokie. I gotta check where the bridge is coming from. I think from one of the engines. But anyway. Oh, so that's how you engage spring loaders. Okay, they're pretty well hidden. So there's the trigger mechanism. Okay. It looks pretty good. I'm gonna keep saying this looks like a Space Osprey to me. And let's just see the features real quick. Let's just get Baby Yoda in here. So we got cockpit is like you just pull this and it opens like this, and you can kind of get to the back area, sort of. It's kind of cool. Not sure what that's for, but you can get through. I'm not sure that's on purpose, but maybe that's just for shaping. But you got the cockpit for two. The Mando and Yoda. Actually, cockpit kind of doesn't reflect the real thing because it was more like a wider cockpit, I think, maybe, if I remember. But yeah, we get the little escape pod, so you can play some minifigure here, I believe. Yeah, that's how we place the guy without the guns, of course, and have an escape pod on the ready. So like that quite a bit too, and this thing opens up a lot. So you have the trap door in the back, so you can open the trap. You can get the whole wall off. You can get this one, and yeah, you can hold extra spring loader ammo here on this side. So I think the biggest downside is that, yeah, it's cool open and there's a lot of space to transport a fire team of stormtroopers, if you will. The only thing that is inside, pretty much the only thing, so it looks very hollow once you get it open. The only thing you transport inside are those two bounties, carbonite guys that Mandalorian captured. There is nothing else. Like literally nothing else. Not even a computer, nothing, nada, ammo rack, nada. So something I do not like about this, they should have, there is so much stud estate, copyright, I'm taking this term, stud estate, real estate. There is a lot of space and there is nothing there. I wish that wasn't true, but it's true. I don't like it actually. Should mention this in the review, but everything else, when you close the ship off and you look at it, it looks really good. So yeah, satisfying snaps. The shaping is on point. Yeah, so you can make it very wide open, but it does feel like a hollow container, honestly. And I don't know, maybe they were trying to keep as much as the looks as possible with a lot of pieces outside, but that means the interior is pretty much barren. Cafe con Lego, welcome at the very end, joining. Thank you so much for the very last bit of the stream. So apart from the empty interior, this set, I think I'm satisfied, because honestly I'm not a person who plays with sets, right? I'm a person who likes to have things on shelf that looks nice and gather dust. Let's be honest here. So this thing would be a perfect dust gathering device, because it's gonna stay on the shelf. I'm probably gonna never play with it, but it just looks so fun. So I probably will overlook the fact that it doesn't have interior. I'm just gonna don't care, honestly. I will mention this in the review, But to each their own. In my personal opinion, I don't really mind not having interior. Again, I'm not looking in playability in playset most of the time. It doesn't deliver as a playset, in my opinion. But it just looks good as a. It's a great hybrid of looks and some playability. I mean, you get the escape pod and you get a few things here and there, and the looks. The canopy especially is pretty awesome. So yeah, as a shelf unit, as a big paperweight or dust collector, this will serve amazing. And that's what I'm looking for in the sets the most. And the minifigures, I mean, come on guys. Baby Yoda. Can you focus? There you go. Baby Yoda is here finally as a minifigure. We got Mando. We got this Karga dude. Remember his first name. We got IG-11, which is just a classic IG-88 use. And I think you mentioned, guys, in the chat, the most overlooked minifigure is the Scout Trooper. He has an updated helmet, I believe, and really good printing. So he's a hidden gem in this set. Do not overlook the Scout Trooper. I think it's a great version of a Scout Trooper. Really cool minifigure, honestly, in all Stormtrooper types. Especially this one with the super detailed helmet and a lot of printing on the body. Cool, so thank you so much for joining. And we have a Capcom Lego and Arman joining, my favorite persons of audience ever, because you guys join every time, and you guys are joining just as I'm finishing, which is so sad. I'm sorry. I hope you're gonna join for the next one. Looks really good. I love what you are doing. So jealous you get to play with the newest Lego sets. Arkadiusz, dzięki, thank you. I used to play with the newest of the newest when I was getting like them from the LAN early on, but now, whatever, like actually US, like this one I think is the first Star Wars set that came on time in the US. Most of people around the world got it earlier anyway, and a lot of Europe got a lot of other sets earlier too, like Harry Potter. I had to like import Harry Potter actually from a friend from Poland to the US to get them in somewhat early fashion. But yeah, sometimes I get stuff early, sometimes not. But also working for Beyond the Brick is a perk of its own, because sometimes they do send me sets early, so that's another nice thing I like. But it's not very often, honestly, and I hope I'm gonna become a LAN member myself one day, so that's gonna be a cool feature to have, to get some stuff early on. But yeah, I'm not looking, that's not like a priority or anything. It looks solid. I'm satisfied with this set quite a bit. It's actually, when I hold it, it's actually a good chunk of Lego. It's good. It's sturdy. I like it the way it is. It feels good in your hand. It just feels good. So satisfied with the build and happy with how things are looking here. Just one more take a look at here. Awesome. Dust collector, DNBN. Okay, guys. Oh man, I'm tired. It was longer than expected. How did I make this a 3.5 hour stream? I'm like, I should have finished in like 2, but I do enjoy talking to you, so that's probably why. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out, joining, subscribe, like, do all those things if you haven't already. Whoever joined right now, I hope you can watch the stream in a VOD. I'm leaving this public if anybody wants to chill for their tomorrow's work day and listen to me blabber in the background in the headphones. You're very welcome. I'm losing my voice. I need some water. Anyway, thank you so much for joining. Have a good night. Have a good day, wherever you are. And check out my studio tour video / guide on how to make a bedroom studio for your YouTube workload. I hope it will help some of you to start that game of YouTube, or maybe improve your current game of YouTube from my experience and from my knowledge. So thank you so much, guys, you're awesome. Pozdro Piotr, pozdro Arkadiusz. Dzięki chłopaki, że wpadliście z Polski, bardzo mi miło. DNBN, thank you so much for joining Red Brick Redemption. We had a lot of people joining, and a big shout out to ZB for another $20 Canadian donation. He's a very avid supporter of my channel, and I do appreciate all the donations from him. So thank you so much, dude, for paying for the chunk of this set. I appreciate it very, very, very much. Alright, you guys are awesome. I'm zoning off. I'm sleepy. I'm tired. I gotta eat something and go to sleep. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Bye.